It's a live stream now. Oh no, bro. He's going live. What is he gonna do? Who knows? Who knows? Only some of us know. Only some of us know. Kurama is the first one here. Mystical Moon. Hello, everybody. Hello. Hello. Welcome to live territory, where you never know. If your udders are going to be milked, if you don't have any udders, then that's your loss. Just throwing that out there. Just throwing that out there. Cowlos, hi, Pookie. Hi, Demo Man. Demo Man. Fuck. Demo Man kaboom. Hello. Hello, everybody. Hello. No money. I spent it all. That's okay. If my what is going to be milked? You gotta just deal with the fact that when you're with the cow, you get milked. It's just the way it is. Hello. Hello. Hello, Nick Sketto. Hello, Goku Black is back. Yes. Yes. Jobbing right now. That's how you're doing with your job? Because you're jobbing it? At least I assume you are. At least I assume you are. How do I feel about Loud House being canceled? I mean, I thought that show was pretty mediocre, so I don't really give a shit. Maybe they'll make something new, something fresh, something exciting, something beautiful. Good job, you got it. Yep, thanks. I low-key eat cardboard when I cannot afford drugs. That's one way to deal with your feelings. With your feelings. Oh god, my bones, they feel like they're gonna shatter because I can't snort any cocaine. Oh, I gotta eat this yummy, yummy cardboard. It's great. Have I played Titanfall 2? A little bit. Not as much as I wish I did. What is my favorite Dragon Ball game? Probably the first Xenoverse. Team Fortress is the superior Team Fortress 2. I've never played either. Seems a little sweaty, to say the least. Seems a little sweaty. Should I donate? If you're in an amazing standing with your money and you just have so much money lying around, then yes. If you're struggling in any way, no. You shouldn't. Loud House's ass? I thought it was pretty average. Some of it was really bad, but who the hell cares? It's Loud House. You can watch something way better whenever you want. Do you know that? All these conversations about, oh, I should turn on Loud House. Oh, I should turn on Has-Been Hotel. Did you know that other really good shows exist? Like, you could watch some Smiling Friends. You could watch, reruns of regular show. I just finished Better Call Saul for the very first time in my life. I'm finally done with everything in the Breaking Bad universe. That was fucking delightful. There's way better shows than sitting there watching the Loud House. Just pointing that out. Hello, Matthias the Iggy Koopa. The creator turned into a predator, so, well, I'm not... That makes it a lot worse. Have you had a chance to listen to the Ben 10 openings yet? Not yet. Slim Jim Boy? Are you calling me a fucking Slim Jim Boy? What do you mean by that? What does that mean? I don't know what you mean by that. Hello, PK Drama. And no, I haven't had a chance to listen to them yet. I'm a busy feller. Wait, I forgot to ask in the server, if you were to ever do more BoJack content, would you invest in a horse mask? Yeah, I mean, I would. Depends what I would do for the video, but I would definitely wear a horse mask. That'd be pretty funny. That would be pretty dang funny. Are you going to play Resident Evil 9? Maybe. Maybe, if I want to buy it. Depends if it's $70 or not. I don't know. I haven't played a lot. I mean, I played a lot of the Resident Evil. I played 4 and 2 and Village and Biohazard, but we'll see. I said superior TF2 because Titanfall 2 exists, both abbreviates TF2. Okay. Xenoverse 1 is so good that I just finished it again. I'm thinking about finishing the second one again. I never played the second one. The story just didn't interest me as much, but I'm sure it's great. You should add the Tamagotchi movie on the list. The entire movie is available on YouTube. What does that imply, though? Like, how the fuck is there a Tamagotchi movie? Isn't a Tamagotchi just that little fucking pet that you have, like, on a watch? What could you do with that? Does it, like, come alive and try to, like, sexually assault you for not feeding it enough? Like, these are the important questions. Oh my god, it looks horrendous. Is it good though? 7.5 out of 10 on IMDb. That is not bad. But tell me, hang on. Hold up. Tell me that this little fucking creature right there. No, oh snap! Oh god, fuck! Tell me that this little creature right here doesn't look like it's gonna be up to some mean business. It's gonna try to harass you in ways that you could never fathom. Like, look at that. Look at this thing. You think anything looks that happy and giddy? Tamagotchi, this thing is plotting. Every second that you didn't think about feeding it, every second you turned off your goddamn watch, this thing is plotting to castrate your balls. That's something that we have to be afraid of in this life. That's something we have to worry about. I mean, you got Regular Show, Adventure Time, King of the Hill, Amazing World of Gumball. Those are all better than The Loud House. Oh, yeah. How was Better Call Saul? That's my all-time favorite show. It was really good. I really liked Better Call Saul. I don't think it was as good as Breaking Bad. It's just a lot of lawyer stuff, and they make it as interesting as you possibly can, but I'm not that invested in lawyer stuff. I will say, like, seasons 3 all the way to 6 was perfection, but those first couple seasons where it's just a lot of lawyer stuff, but it's still a 10 out of 10. It's still fucking amazing. Incredible. You like Married Iguanas? I don't know what that is. Married Iguanas? What the what is this? What is this? Don't smoke married iguanas? I don't know what the fuck we're talking about. Is this weed? There's no way anybody in their life calls married iguanas weed. Iguanas do not mate for life or marry. Thanks, Google. Go fuck yourself. I don't know what this fucking means. Like, are we talking about real iguanas? Marijuana? Okay. That's the shittiest name for weed ever. Goofy Go with the $1.99 donation. Thank you so much for the $2, man. I appreciate that. I'm desperately in love with you now. Hopelessly fiending and just clinging on to your love and affection. So thank you. Thank you. Aren't they just making a Funko Pop movie that's been in development hell since... What do you do with a Funko Pop movie? How does that even relate to anything? It's just characters with big heads. Either way, I feel like I would share this with you all. Oh shit, hang on. This is what happens. God damn it. I gotta click on me. This is what happens when you search up married iguanas. If you were talking about, genuine married iguanas, they look pretty in love. One looks desperately pregnant, probably a couple months into development, just stuff like that. Just throwing that out there. Throwing that out there very nicely. Which anime series do you enjoy the most? Vinland Saga is probably my favorite anime of all time right now. Probably. Cowlos, watch Disenchantment or F is for Family, please. Eventually. They are on the list. I think, were they in my newest discussion post where I gave all my big schedule? Big Cowlos schedule? Yep, I finally gave F is for Family a chance. Is on there. Disenchantment's not on there, but that'll happen soon. Soon, I'm sure. I read Lobster good. I'm going this Saturday. Need advice. My cheddar is ever... What the fuck does that... I Red Lobster good. Are you saying you're going to Red Lobster? What advice do you need for Red Lobster? Order a lobster and consume it. The Tamagotchis reminded me of it. Hello, Cherry Cookie. Will you one day dub more regular show comics? Probably not. I don't think anybody would be really as interested in that. They do look married. They did. I personally love Full Metal Alchemist. My friend just suggested me to watch that. I'll eventually do it. Eventually. Poogs? Hello, Cowlos. What's with the, 3 fucking dots? It sounds very ominous. Sounds very, very ominous, like you're going to come after me. No way you actually searched married iguanas. Well, why would... Like, you're acting like I'm a fucking cop or something. I'm going to come and find you. Just say marijuana. Do you like married iguanas? I never answer that question. I can't smoke weed. But To those who can, have fun. Have fun. Episode in question called The Land Before Grunk. That's the first thing you've said here, and I don't know what that relates to. The iguana picture reminds me of that one Springtrap and MatPat picture. Was Springtrap and MatPat having dirty, stinky sex? I wouldn't be surprised. It's not just a theory, it's a sexual theory. That sounds like what they would get down to. Least do you think of YouTuber Benson Dancing? I like Benson Dancing. I think he makes some funny shit. From what I've seen. Have I seen the Invincible 4 trailer? Or season 4 trailer? Yeah. Should be pretty good season. I've read all the comics, so it should be really good. Really, really good. Also, we could do some tier lists, everybody, or I could just answer questions. I could do tier lists. I usually do some silly tier lists on here. I'm going to head to Red Lob this Saturday. Need advice on what to get as sides. I'm not the guy to ask for Red Lobster shit. Everybody in the chat, tell this guy what to get at Red Lobster. My suggestion is get a fucking lobster and a cheddar biscuit. I don't know. I don't care about Red Lobster. I don't go there. Whoa, there's regular show comics, and you have voiced over it. Come on, we need more. It's just a long process, and it hurts my voice. And I don't know, like I could do it right now. Like I could do one right now, and it's semi entertaining, but you know, they're really cool. Like all the regular show comics, they could definitely become episodes. All very cool. So yeah, a friend of mine showed me the Tamagotchi movie yesterday and enjoy it. So yeah, interesting. If you watch Full Metal Alchemist, make sure to watch Brotherhood, and the other one isn't canon. Yeah, that's what my friend told me to do. Have I checked out the trailers for the upcoming Mario Galaxy movie? I have. I'll probably make a video on it. I don't know. I've never really done a video where I talk about a current movie, like the one that's just like fresh out of the oven. So we'll try that. If it doesn't do good, I'll never do that again. Never do that again. Thoughts on the Terrifier movies? Gore-tastic. When am I coming out as a furry? Never. Do you want me to be a furry? Your ass is grass? Because I personally don't want to be a furry. It's not something that I crave a desire on the daily. Have I watched Hell of a Boss? I heard that it's better than Has Been Hotel. No, I don't really want to watch Hell of a Boss because I didn't like Has Been Hotel. Okay, so apparently there's this episode of Sidekick where the main antagonist of the episode is a pedophile, and I know it sounds like I'm making that up. I don't... Sidekick pedophile episode. I don't know. Nothing's coming up for that. Nothing's coming up for that. I don't know if you're lying to me. You might be lying to me. Bowling right now, and I got the cowman in the background. You're bowling and you have me in the background. I mean, I love that, but that sounds wild. Like just in between every bowl, you just hear me say something heinous. Horror movie tier list? If that's what everybody wants. Gumball character tier list. I have this pulled up, which this is something that we could do. This is one I found earlier. It's just a bunch of different cartoon characters, or we could find a better one, something more entertaining. I don't know. Muscle Man is Cowlos' best friend. I'll keep Muscle Man in the hearts of everybody till the day I die, that's for sure. I would love a season's ranking of Adventure Time, Regular Show, and Gumball. Adventure Time is a plague on my channel and will never do good, unfortunately. I don't know what the problem is. It's just anytime I make a video on Adventure Time, nobody likes it, nobody wants it. It's just tossed in the trash, garbage. Nobody is a fan. I mean, some people like them, but they just don't get views. It's tragic. As for Regular Show and Gumball, Regular Show, I beat that dead horse. I've talked about every single minute of that. You could get 40 hours of Regular Show content from me already. There's nothing else for me to talk about. As for Gumball, maybe someday. Horror movie tier list, yes. Do I smash or pass on Mario characters? No. Why would I do that? Why do people always want me to say if I want to... Why is this what people always desire? Muscle Man and Pops have took over the channel. They had to. Cowlos is a cow, not a furry. That's a good point. I am literally a fucking cow. Make a video on the wonderfully weird world of Gumball. I already have a video on it, and it did fucking ass, so I'm not going to make another one. You probably didn't even know it existed because it did so bad. Would you do a ranking of Avatar: The Last Airbender? No, not a ranking. I don't really like ranking linear stories because I don't think it makes sense. Like, how is it fair for me to compare Aang's battle with Ozai and the ultimate season finale compared to like a first like season episode where Aang is riding on a penguin or something? It just doesn't make sense. For Avatar: The Last Airbender, I'd rather do character analysis, like deep videos where I dive into characters and such. So I'd probably the progression of Zuko is probably what I'm going to do for Avatar. Family Guy tier list. What about Family Guy? Watch more episodes of Drawn Together and Xavier Renegade Angel. Those videos didn't do like amazing though, like so it didn't call for it just yet. But if the people wanted it, the people wanted it. Just throwing that out there. What's up, dude? It's Patrick. No, this is Patrick. Hello, video gamer. I mean, I'm at Harvard and have you got you on in the background while I work on homework. You're in Harvard? That's insane. You must be an intellect. Would Pops be in the list of your friends? Yeah, I'd have Pops as a friend. Pops is a pretty cool fucking guy. Pops is pretty cool. Pretty cool feller. What is this? Cartoon ships? Wow. Somebody had fun with what the fuck? I'm just looking at tier list right now, and I just want to point out like just a couple of these. Okay, so there's all these Lego Ninjago ships that I don't give a shit about. Because Kai and Nia was the only thing that mattered. But then we have Gumball and Hot Dog Guy. Like, do people actually crave this? Like, is this a thing? Like, do people want him to ride on that hot dog? Well, Hot Dog, Gumball, and this guy, they had lots of cringe shenanigans in the show. I want them to fuck. Desperately, hopefully, they need to kiss. Tobias and Leslie, Gumball and Leslie, these ships are stupid. These are all awful. Why are they all Lego Ninjago, Sonic, or Gumball? It's called the Cartoon Ships tier list, and this is the best we got. Gumball and Darwin. What? What do you mean you want Gumball and Darwin? What? This is so weird. So whoever put this on this list belongs somewhere in the bottomless depths of hell. So I'm obviously not doing that tier list. That's a little bit fucking weird. Like somebody there has a hyperfixation on 3 shows and also wants 2 brothers to get dirty and nasty with each other. So that's a little bit odd. A little bit odd. Throwing that out there. A little bit weird. Ship what you want to ship, but when you're putting brother and sister together, not brother and sister, brother and brother, that's a little bit weird. I don't give a shit that they're step brothers, you know, they don't come from the same womb, but that's a little bit weird. You got fucking the diddler writing these. And I'm not surprised that probably does exist somewhere. Improv idea, Pops thinks the meth that Muscle Man left out is candy and starts tweaking. You want me to improv that? I can do that. Hang on. Is candy. Okay. Oh, jolly good show. Oh, what is this? Oh, wow. Muscle Man, you left some, white powder on the counter. Oh, I've heard of this. This is what the kids call Smarties dust. Oh, I heard that they snort it to act like a dirty little drug dealer. Oh, I can't believe he just left it on the counter for me. Oh, Muscle Man, I'm tweaking out. Oh, fuck, it's too much. Oh, Muscle Man, I think I'm gonna OD. Oh, no, bro. Pops snorted an entire gram of fentanyl. He's gonna fucking die. Okay, I'm done now. But there you go. Bro's ignoring Gumball and Anais. Oh my god, Gumball and Anais are right there. I didn't even notice that. That's a genuine brother and sister relationship right there. Somebody put that on there. Man, send them to the island because Epstein would want them there for that shit. That's crazy. That is pretty wild. That is pretty wild. You know who else is the one who knocks? I'm not in danger, Starla. I am the danger. When someone comes knocking... I can't do it right now. Say my name. Mitch Sorenstein. Okay, some of these people are just people who are related to each other. Yep, pretty weird. How much to watch of all of Rocket Monkeys dressed as a monkey? I don't want that in my life. I really don't. Like that. Like I'm good. I don't think I want to take that money to watch all of like if it would just get convoluted at one point because I would not want to do it anymore. It just wouldn't be good. It just would not be good. You're Mitch. The person making these ships might be worse than Epstein and his island. I don't think anybody's worse than Epstein and his island. Well, I mean, there's plenty of people just like him, but you know who else is in the danger zone? My mom. Tier list of cartoon characters that would go to the island. What the fuck? That's pretty funny. That'd be a funny one. I don't know. I'm looking for something good with cartoon characters. Cartoon villains could be cool, except I don't know who half of these people are, so never mind. Tragedy. Let's see. What could we do that's a little bit fun? Rocket Monkeys' ass. Yeah, it's horrible. That's why it would fucking suck to make a video like that. That would not be fun at all. That would not be very entertaining. Okay, guys, I need a good tier list idea. I want something good. Horror movies could be fun, but I'm not a horror movie fanatic, so it would probably be a lot of I haven't seen this, I haven't seen that. So, hang on. Over 500 horror movies. Jesus. There's a lot of horror movies in this world. The Ultimate Internet Horror Series. Oh my god, there's just so much shit. Tier list of your number one character from each show. See, that'd be hard because then I would have to create the entire tier list. That's like something that I would have to prep. Mexican drink tier list? What does that include? I don't know. Do a tier list for Ice Age characters? What the fuck? Man, that actually sounds silly. Hang on. I bet that's not a thing. Villains doesn't sound bad. Dinosaur tier list. Tier list of Barbie. I haven't seen a single Barbie movie. I can't help you there. Animated movie tier list. I've done that before, but if everybody wanted an animated movie tier list, I could do it again. Maybe my opinions have changed. Ultimate Cartoons tier list. The one has a blue screen said Ultimate. I don't know. Hang on. Search cartoon. I don't know. Cartoon Fathers? Okay, I can't lie. Cartoon Fathers could be some heat. Like, look at this. Okay, we got cartoon. We can rank Cartoon Fathers. We got Apu. We got Banana Joe's dad. We got Barney. We got that is not Otis's father, but it kind of looks like him at the same time. We got Benson's dad. We got Bojack's dad. We got Remy's dad. We got some fathers here. We could do Cartoon Fathers. Is this what we want though? Smash or pass, but it's the other definition of smash. Like, what do you mean? Like break them? Like break their asses? Family Guy character smasher. Why do you guys want me to say if I want to have sex with a character? Just go into it in your own time. You don't need my approval. Go and goon. Okay? It's not that difficult. Dr. Heinz Doofenshmirtz is good dad. Cowlos, when you do Murder Drones video, I recommend watching all 8 episodes because it's a very plot-focused show and it's dense in content. Probably. I'm planning on doing it for the guy who's been asking for a long time for his special birthday video. So I'd do that. I'd be down for this. Yes, do this. Yes, do this. Okay. I don't know some of these dads. So we are going to make a category for fathers I don't know. Oh shit, I put it in the wrong place. Oh god. I gotta add a row below, and then we're gonna go like, okay, so it's not gonna be new, it's gonna be went to get milk. That's gonna be for the fathers I don't know. Okay. Alright, so we got Abe. We got Abe Simpson here. Now you see the problem with Abe is he's a really shitty father, like canonically. Like, at least from what I've seen. But they constantly change the lore on this guy. So, is he a good father? No, I think he's a horrible fucking father. I remember him being a terrible, terrible father. But then, he also, like, attaches to your heartstrings because he's a little tweaker. Because in the Simpsons movie, he's like, Eepa! Eepa! So, like, you know, he's a little crazy. So, maybe you could excuse it a little bit. I'm going to put Abe in the D tier. I think he's a shit father. A very shit father, like objectively. Like I think he's a horrible father. Okay? Cowlos went live on a Sunday instead of a Saturday. It's Valentine's Day. You gotta spend Valentine's Day with your lover, or else bad things will happen. So, I haven't watched Darkwing Duck in years, so I don't know why he's on here. Well, I mean, it's just every cartoon dad. There's a lot of dads I don't know on here. Bill is a great dad from Big City Greens. D tier because he lied about Homer's mother. That's true. He did lie. But also, canonically, he probably didn't because there's a million episodes that retcon everything. Okay, so is this the dad from Encanto? Okay, so, like, objectively, he's a fine father. Like, I could put him in B tier. Like, I'd say he's in B tier, but, like, if we were just ranking him character-wise, he's fucking useless. Like, what'd this guy do? Oh, he's just a seed, that's all he is. You know damn well that's all Abuela thought of him. Look at this guy walking into my life, no powers, no say, just a little pushover. Clearly, this man was just a seed to this family, just coming in, busting a load, and just being a good guy overall. I don't know why I'm shitting on the Encanto father. He's a B tier, he's fine. He's a fine guy. Just something about him rubs me the wrong way. Something about him. I don't know what that is. Is that the Loud House father? I don't know. It looks like he's from Loud House. I don't fucking know. I'm going to put him here. Is that the father from Hercules? I think that's the dad from Hercules. And this guy, you got to give him a little bit of props. Like, this is an A-tier father right here. Finds a baby out in the wilderness. Clearly has the power of God. He's just a strength baby. Like, can you imagine just this baby got a little bit silly one night and, something snapped. Nothing made sense anymore. And he just decided, like, to sprint up and just be like a little toddler and just be like, fuck you, dad. Punches him in the balls. And all of a sudden, there's a little bit of flesh here, flesh there. And his father's balls are no more. He can't do anything with his wife anymore. Like, these are the things that he had to think about when he got a little child that had the strength of a god. Yet, he was still there being a good dad. Being a great father. Great father. You gotta give him A tier for that. I would put him in S tier, but he's not in the movie for very long. But respect where respect is due, am I right? That's what we gotta throw out here. That's what we have to throw out. Okay? Very good, very good. Very good. He was decent. Bro wasn't the birth father, but the father that showed up. Respect. Yes! Yes! Apu? Man, did you guys hear that Apu is canceled right now? Which is kind of stupid. Like, I can't believe that they canceled him just because of fucking, like, just because, I mean, like, a white dude was voicing him, and it's, like, insensitive, which makes literally no sense, because if you watch the show, he's the most beloved character around Springfield. Everybody is so fond of this guy. They all love him. He's got 8 kids working day in, day out at the Quickie Mart, and yet he's canceled. Like, if it was a stereotype where everybody fucking hated him, then I would understand canceling Apu and getting him rid of the show. But everybody loved him. So what was the problem? How do you cancel Apu? That's so weird. Bro's over here talking about balls, but when we mention smash or pass, we're in the wrong. I'm talking about balls getting hammered, slashed, sloshed, exploded. There's a difference. I don't want to sit here and say whether or not I would have sex with a cartoon character. You didn't even know Apu had kids? He has octuplets. This man was putting it in day and day. Like, come on. Give this man a little bit of credit. I never understood this thing about his voice actor. Cleveland used to be voiced by a white guy. I'm sure there's plenty of cartoon characters who are of ethnic backgrounds who are voiced by white people. It's a fucking voice actor. It doesn't have to be canonical unless you're like, your character like speaks another language or it's heavily rooted movie. This is The Simpsons we're talking about. It doesn't matter. I'm putting Apu in B tier. He's all right. I feel like I remember an episode where he cheated on his wife. Is that true? Yeah, so that's why I'm going to put him here. He's like a family deserter a little bit. But objectively in the show, he should not have been canceled. I'm going to say low B for Apu. That's a perfect spot. That's where I got him. You don't remember Apu with his... There's a whole episode where he has 8 babies. Manjula births out 8 babies. And you got to be thinking after 3, it's probably just a glide. So is it really that harrowing of a feat? That's a joke. I don't know whose dad this is. This is like a Disney father of some sort. I don't know. Is that Bambi's dad? Did Bambi's dad do anything for Bambi? I don't know. I don't remember Bambi. Can't give any thoughts on Bambi's father. See, Banana Joe, Banana Joe's father, you know, he tries. He tries. You got to give him a little bit of credit. He's a little bit stupid. He's a little bit behind in his lingo. I think he's a fine. I'm gonna throw him in C tier. I like him decent enough. I really like the one episode, The Choices, where Nicole, she's like thinking about her life and she goes completely insane because this guy is just like banana, banana. The next guy is from the Loud House spinoff. Well, that's why I wouldn't know him. Who really cares? I haven't watched Bluey, so I don't know how Bluey's dad be. I don't really recall Barney being the best father in the world, but I really don't remember. I don't remember Barney. I mean, I'm sure he's fine. I'm thinking high C tier for Barney. I just can't remember anything about. I haven't watched the Flintstones in a very long time. Very, very long time. Who is this? Is this Belle's father in Disney? In Beauty and the Beast? If that is, I'm a great rememberer, but I don't know. Is that Belle's father? I'm unsure. Barney is fine. S tier father. Bluey is so good, and I'm almost 30 saying this. I tried to watch it, and it didn't seem like it was for me. Go back out and put Bluey's dad. I can't put him in S tier if I've never seen the show. That's just unfair. The banana family singing pizza, pizza, pizza. Yeah, that was good. That's a good episode. I like Cocoa Pep. The response to seeing Barney. I like Cocoa Pebbles. Yep, yes it is. God, I'm so fucking cool. God, I'm so cool. I haven't watched Beauty and the Beast in ages. He's a pretty good dad, right? Pretty good dad. He looked out for his daughter's interests. I don't remember him being a bad guy. You know? And Belle clearly loved him a lot to trade places with him to be with the Beast. I mean, I think Belle was just inherently a furry. You know, she just wanted to be all up in that fur. So, you know, like canonically, like Belle was already into that. I'm sure of it. And I'm the only one who knows that. Would you ever make a video on Scooby-Doo, any of the shows? Eventually. I want to do Mike Tyson Mysteries before I do a different mystery show. I think Mike Tyson Mysteries would be fun. Bluey is not a show for me, and that's okay. Be tired. He tried to sacrifice himself for Belle. So A. Yeah, solid A tier. I don't really know what justifies an S tier yet. There's probably some S tier dads in here, deep in here somewhere. But you know, like we'll get there. We'll get there. I don't know. To me, this doesn't look like Ben. This does not look like Otis's father. Like, is that a pierced ear? No, I guess it's got to be Otis's father. You know, like as a father, I don't think he was that great. But like, you got to admit, like as a man. Like, this made anybody who was watching back at the barnyard want to, like, go outside of their house with a bat and fight off all the intruders. You know? No, I won't back down. I'm gonna stand my ground. He stood his ground, he fought, and maybe he just wanted the best for Otis. I'm gonna put him in A tier. I think he's a great guy. His son was just an insane fuck-up. Like, you gotta admit. Like, Otis was just a little shitter. Like, he's probably he's a good guy. He was willing to die to protect them chickens. Rest in peace, Ben, yeah. Mike Tyson Mystery is so funny. Pigeon is such a good character, Rip Norm McDonald. Yeah, I need to watch that. It sounds pretty funny. All right, guys, let's solve this mystery. I might have to knock some people out. We're going to solve these mysteries, though. All right, so that's pretty solid. Benson's dad. Benson's dad is a fucking horrible guy. Like, I mean, he probably always wanted what was best for Benson in a way, but he didn't believe in any of his dreams. I don't know. I feel like I got to put Abe down here because Abe, like, lied about Homer's mother. So they're both going in F tier, but Benson's father sucks. Like, I can think of many scenes in which Benson complains about his dad and how harsh his dad raised him. Like, the one scene in the episode Lunch Club. I'm sorry, I'm hyper fixated on regular show, and I could tell you anything about any single part of the show. But in Lunch Club, when Rigby and Benson are sitting on the floor, and Benson is confiding into Rigby his insecurities, he's all like, yeah, well, my dad, he didn't believe in me from day one. You're nothing. Get a real job. And Benson was just outcast, hailed to the throne forever, and then he lost all of his hair, and Benson is just left alone, and his father did not care about him. So he's just a bad dad. Bad father right there. Bad father right there. I don't know who the fuck that is. I have no idea who that is. The art style kind of looks familiar, but I don't know. Who is that? Is that Wanda's dad? Is that Wanda's dad from Fairly Odd Parents? Oh my god, I'm surprised I remember that. Isn't there an episode where he like comes and he like fucking like hates Cosmo or some shit? Does he hate Cosmo? I don't know. He's clearly like a gang boss. It's Helga's dad from Hey Arnold. I wouldn't remember that. I haven't really watched Hey Arnold very much. Wow, Wanda's dad though. I feel like he loved her. I don't remember the episode. I remember his design. I'm gonna put him in C tier. Yeah, that's Wanda's dad. Okay, yeah. We need a whole separate tier for Buck Cluck. He is the worst dad ever conceived. I've thought about making a character analysis on Buck Cluck, which would just basically be half an hour of ranting about how Buck Cluck is one of the worst fathers in cartoon history. Do we want that? Collab with Cowlos? That would be fun. I would fucking love to do that. Because, I mean, he would just need my voice, and I could offer jolly good show. I could give him a pops. He already has a muscle man who I think is pretty funny. Oh, no, bro. Like, I could give him that. Like, I could give him a lot of things. I mean, I guess. That would be cool, though. Yes, we do need a Buck Cluck. Please make a Buck Cluck. A Buck Cluck rant. Who is that? Who the fuck is that? I don't know who that is. I don't really care who that is. Is that Billy's dad? From any episode of Billy and Mandy, if I remember his father's really stupid. It, like, doesn't really seem to care as much. I think I'm going to make him a D tier father. I'm just thinking about the last time that I watched Billy and Mandy. He was not a very good fella. At least in Billy's interests. Chief Wiggum would probably arrest Buck Cluck for child neglect. Yeah. Blue, Rio 2. Is he a good dad? I'd say Blue's a fine father. I'd put Blue in B tier, like above Encanto. Like, I don't think he's the best dad ever, but I think he's a fine father. I mean, he gave up his entire life living the good life so that his children would be nice and happy. So, you know, like, I think it's fine. I think he's a good guy. That's Billy's dad. He was okay, just stupid. I once ranked every Godzilla kaiju, and I had the lowest tier as Manila's bitch. Godzilla fans knows how annoying that fiend is. I don't know what that is. Toy Bonnie Vent Rabbit, thank you so much for the $10, man. You're a hero. I'm gonna find where you live, because, you know, anybody who donates gets that special treatment. Gonna find where you live, and guess what? Because you seem to be a FNAF fan, I'm gonna walk up to you. I'm gonna have a Springtrap plushie. And I'm going to give it to you with a jar. And then I'll leave. And after that, you could do whatever you want. Feel proud. But either way, thank you so much for the $10, man. I really appreciate that. Benson's dad was bad, but Rigby's was awful. He seemed nice on Thanksgiving, but no, sir. That wish was carrying. Yeah, that was a pretty crazy retcon. With the fucking Thanksgiving special where it's like Rigby's dad and he's a completely different person. He's like, hey, Rigby, that's what family's for. And then the next time we fucking see him, where's Rigby? I love my car more than my son. At least he did repair the relationship after that. But fucking, yeah, his dad is awful. Awful father. But thank you so much for the $10, man. I really appreciate that. Really bad father. No, not the jar. Yes, the jar. Say that again. Brian and Buck Cluck are on the same level of shitty, yes. Bob's from Bob's Burgers. Like, low-key, I don't know if I'm wrong for saying this, but just from, like, I've only seen 3 episodes. I just recently watched Bob's Burgers for the very first time. I think I'm going to put him in an S tier father. He seems like a pretty supporting, down-to-earth, chill dad. Like, I can't lie. Like, he just seems like... I know he's probably not, like, the most amazing father even remotely on this list. But he's just fine. Like, he's just a good guy. He just seems like he's interested in what his kids are interested in. He'll have conversations with them. He'll have playful banter with them. And that's just going off 3 episodes. He seems like just a chill, down-to-earth father. The kind that, like, you know, even when you're 18, you go to see, like, 3 times a week. You know? Just feels like that. Bro gonna spring lock me. I'm already a robot rabbit. Oh dear. I love Bob as a father. Hey, first S tier. If Skip starts running, why'd you retract that message? I want to know what that was. Was it something dirty about my main man Skips? I've seen this before. Pops, you gotta do more heroin. Who's that? I don't know who that is. Brian Griffin is a F tier fucking father. God, I'm trying to remember the episodes with Brian's kid. Like, didn't he only like care about his kid for his own selfish interests? And then he had puppies at one point too. Brian's had a couple kids. And I feel like every time he's dropped the ball and doesn't actually care about them. I mean, Brian's already one of the shittiest people I know. One of the worst, like, cartoon characters of all time. If Skip starts running, you know you're in deep shit. You know who else likes scary movies? Me. Oh, Starla's mom. You know who else likes scary movies? Me. God, I haven't done Starla in a while. It's the grandpa from Rugrats. Yeah, I can't rank him. I wouldn't know. What the fuck is that? Is that Littlefoot? Is that Littlefoot? Is that fucking Littlefoot's dad? What did Littlefoot's dad do? I know the mom died horribly. Come on, Mom. Get up. Get up. You know, like, that's a sad part, but I think that's the dad. I don't fucking remember shit that the dad did. I'm going to put him right there. Brian is a good character? Brian's one of the shittiest characters of all time. Completely and utterly self-serving. Like, the first couple seasons of Family Guy, he was pretty entertaining, but now it's just awful to watch anything he does. Cannot get behind that character even remotely. Starry Milk with the $5 donation. I'm giving you this money for a separate tier for Buck Cluck. You know, honestly, he fucking deserves it. Like, okay, you know what? We'll talk about him right now. Okay? You want to talk about Buck Cluck? Okay? This guy's going in the lowest fucking tier for one major reason. This guy is a piece of shit in every conceivable way. First of all, can you imagine just not believing your son at all when he's coming to you crying, saying the sky is falling? And you make the entire town believe that your son is some kind of schizophrenic, like, hallucinating, nightmare-having child. Like, he starts tweaking out in the middle of town, telling everybody that something is bad is happening. And the one person that he looks to, because guess what? Your wife is dead. He has nobody else. You're like, it was just an acorn, everybody. Oh, it was just an acorn, misunderstanding. And then your son keeps coming to you for help, for assistance, wanting some genuine love, wanting to look to you. Your son, he gets on the baseball team to try to get some love for you, and you're like, oh, no. But then your son just so happens to do good in baseball, getting a home run, winning the game, and then all of a sudden you fucking love him. Great. And then your son starts tweaking out again, and you don't love your son anymore. Like, fuck you, buddy. Fuck this guy. Fuck you, Buck Cluck. You're a dirty, dirty, dirty bastard. Nobody likes Buck Cluck. Nobody is. To be honest, that goes for the rest of the Griffins and Quagmire too. Yeah, I mean, I don't like Modern Family Guy at all. The only way where I could watch Modern Family Guy is in, like, cutaway compilation clips where I don't have any of the, like, knowledge of what's going on in the episode. Then it's a little bit entertaining. But if you're actually, like, sitting down watching an episode, and I've talked to multiple people about this, and everybody agrees that Family Guy's just shit. Like, it's just awful. Like, Family Guy seasons, like, 1 through, like, 9 are really good, but everything else is that just awful. Awful. Hell yeah, Buck Cluck Cape. Yes, I love gelato. Hell yeah. What's up, Cowlos? Hello, your boy Brugs. We need a full hour video of you just hating on Buck Cluck now. I don't know how long I could go on with Buck Cluck hate. Maybe like an April Fool's video where I just like talk about him for 2 hours, just nonstop. And I can make it like I can make a Margaret style takedown video on Buck Cluck. That's pretty good. Cowlos, did you hear the Loud House might end soon? Yeah, it's great. Hopefully they'll stop writing weird incest fanfics. That'd be pretty cool. Batman as a father? Does Batman have children? I don't know the comics and I haven't watched the shows like all the way through. Does he have a kid? Or are we just implying that Robin, like one of the Robins is his child? I don't know. Do you guys think Batman is a good dad? Like that's a question. I don't know. Buck Cluck saw his son needed support and chose to add on to the ridicule instead of supporting him. And the only time he cared a little was after baseball. And he still went back to no support. Yep. Fucking awful, dude. Hello, Ultimate Mario Bros. Modern Family, Modern Simpsons, in my opinion. I would just rather not watch either of them. Batman is a S tier dad. Damian Wayne. Oh, shit, you're right. You're right. Cowlos is against free money. What do you mean I'm against free money? I'll always take free money if you have a surplus, but I don't need it. Batman high A. Okay, I'll just believe you guys for this one because I don't remember any of this shit. Batman can go up there. Is that character from Meet the Robinsons? He looks like he's from Meet the Robinsons, but I don't remember enough about Meet the Robinsons to rank it. I don't know whose dad that is. I don't know. I'm not sure. Brian is a horrible father and dog. He's an atheist and looks down on people who believe, and he even has met God. He hits on any girl he sees, even if it's his friends, and really doesn't care for his son. I mean, I don't think you should hate a person solely because they're an atheist. I mean, looking down on people who, I mean, you should just let people believe what they want to believe, but I wouldn't hate him solely because he's an atheist. But, yeah, he's a pretty bad dude. Pretty bad dude. He's a really good dad, S tier. Joe Swanson's dad. Oh, is that Joe Swanson's dad? Wasn't he, like, against, like, handicapped people? Like, is that what I'm remembering from the episode? Fuck, I remember that. He's going in F tier. Like, I remember he would make, like, a bunch of shitty jokes. like making fun of handicapped people, like, before he found out that Joe was, handicapped. So Joe would just be like, hang on, I gotta freshen it up. Hey, Peter. Hey, Dad. I'm handicapped, Dad. And then his dad would just be like, I don't know. I can't really remember. Bojack's dad is an F tier. Bojack's dad is a horrible human being in every way. You could argue the view from halfway down could, like, redeem him in some ways because he always cared, but I think that was just Bojack's subconscious, like, telling him that he wanted his dad to always have cared. His dad accepted him in the end. Right! Thanks, Dad, for laughing at handicapped people. But the only reason you don't laugh at handicapped people is because your son is handicapped. Right! Thank you, Dad. Who the fuck cares? Like, his dad's just a bad person. Like, who goes out of their way to just mock a guy in a wheelchair? Like, didn't Peter go in the wheelchair at one point? No, Joe was I don't know. I don't remember. Joe's dad is C tier? Is that most C tier? Well, at least it's fucking F tier. I'll put him in D tier because you decided to accept him. Decided to accept him. We have to throw that out there. Thank you so much for the 5, Benny the Chalk Doggo. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. I'll literally, like, give you, I don't know. I'll give you my pinky. Some way, somehow, you will one day, when you least expect to, receive my pinky in the mail. Either way, hey, just dropping by. I'm working with my bestie on their Owl House fan series, and not gonna lie, I never liked a ship as much between a bird and a snake. Like, your friend is making a bird and a snake, like, get all freaky with each other? I don't know. I've never seen Owl House, so I don't know. Owl House is on the list of something that I want to explore. Like, are they, like, canonically, like, thinking birds and snakes, or is it just, like, hith, tweet, hith, and then they start, like, passionately making out the best that a bird and a snake can make out? Or is it, like, consensual? I don't know. I don't know how that works. Either way, that's cool. Thank you so much for the dono. I appreciate you. That's awesome. Is it me or are MCU movies way worse on rewatch? There are a few that are legit amazing films, but the majority are mediocre or trash. As somebody who reads the comics, I've never really read the comics. I'm not a big comic guy unless it's Invincible. I can say that the majority of the movies up to Endgame are really good. I don't really go and rewatch them. That's not something I do. I used to go and see them in theaters when they were coming out. Everything after Endgame, aside from, like, Spider-Man, I don't think I'll ever watch. I just don't care. It's just not worth the time. Not worth the time anymore. God, I fucking hate what Bojack's dad did to Henrietta. Yeah. I mean, he probably did that to a lot of women. I don't know about getting them pregnant, but he probably did that to a lot of women. Carl is an S tier, although, like, Russell isn't actually his child. Like, he did something above and beyond. Like, I'm gonna put Hercules' dad in the S tier too. It just feels right, because this is, like, kind of the same concept. It's just we didn't get as much screen time with him, but it's the same concept, so I'm gonna give him to that. Russell's dad, I'm gonna put him. Carl. He's just such a good guy. Like, you know, Like, he lost his wife. He was dealing with that torment, that torture for so many years. Russell walks into his life and he goes on this journey of basically like relearning everything about himself and what he cares about when he's literally in his 70s or 80s and eventually wanting to help this kid to save this bird and then being the father figure in Russell's life when he didn't even have to. He's just a good man. He's a good man. So how long until we get Cowlos to watch the Barnyard movie? I don't know about that. Maybe someday. Maybe someday. My movie content just doesn't do as good. I'd love to do it more. But you all failed me. My B-movie video did not do that fucking good. Like, come on. Well, a royal flush. These are winter boots. Come on, that's like peak impressions from the Cowman. And it did shit. But I mean, that's okay. I found a freaking condom in my school's bathroom, and this isn't even the worst thing that happened there. I wouldn't be surprised. It wasn't my school, but a school next to me, they would have changing stations in their high school, and you could say that's progressive. I think that just means it's a fucking jungle in there, and everybody's just getting nasty. I don't know who that is. I don't know who that is. What is that? Is that a fucking leaf? I don't know who that is. Dory? Dory's dad? I'm going to put Dory's dad, solid B tier guy. I mean, he never gave up on his daughter. That's a little credit where credit's due. But all I can think about when I'm staring at this guy is, like, for a fish, he's got a pretty elongated fucking forehead. Like, look at that thing. It's just a chrome dome over here. That's all I'm saying. It was in the sink filled with the water and a certain other substance. Okay, that's great to know, man. That's wonderful. I'm so glad. The frog is Cat Dog's father. I can't rate Cat Dog's father. Cat Dog got produced by a frog? A frog? What does that even entail? How did a frog give birth to a cat dog? What's up, Go? Pizza tier list next? Maybe. Just put Little Caesar's Nest here for Phoenix whenever they arrive. Carl's a good husband, but I can't see him being a good father since he couldn't even scrounge up enough money for one lousy vacation and 60 freaking years of marriage. Good thing they didn't have kids because they would have died of hunger. Damn, bro, you don't got to be that negative. Like, it clearly showed that things kept happening. Like, they had money at one point. Their house got a tree falling on top of it. Ellie got really sick at one point, and she had a miscarriage, and they couldn't have a baby. They were trying. So all of the money, like, went for good reasons. That's pretty fucked up. I mean, come on, bro. Like, I'm sure he would have been a good dad. Like, they were trying. They built a nursery. They had it all nice and ready, and then they just couldn't have a kid. I'm sure they were making enough money to support a child. It's just they wanted to do a big vacation, probably where they went to Niagara Falls or whatever falls, Paradise Falls, for a very long time. And it just could never happen. Things like that happen. Not everybody can afford a vacation all the way across a country. It's just not something that you could do. And they were clearly working class people. They might have been living paycheck to paycheck. Just the way it is. And then maybe Carl would have taken 2 jobs to help raise that kid and still would have been there. You don't know anything. Is that Chucky's dad? I'll put Chucky's dad in A tier. I feel like he's a good guy. Has anybody seen that Meat Canyon parody where his dad is like fucking Dee Dee and like ends up like getting killed or some shit? That's a pretty funny Meat Canyon video. How did they give a fish a receding hairline? Yeah, he literally looks like he's balding. Like, I don't know. Like, he has a chrome dome. Like, compared to any other fish in that movie. Who is that? I don't know who that is. I don't know who that is. Moana's dad? Moana's dad is like typical like father nonsense. Like, I fucking hate you, daughter. You can't do whatever you want until you please me and become a good chiefess. And if you want to do anything, oh my god, you were right. You went and proved me wrong. Wow, you're so right. I love you, daughter. It's just like that. Just like that. So you can sit right where you are in D tier. Oh, we love Meat Canyon, DreamWorks Magic. C tier father. No, he's not a C tier father. He cared, but he didn't support his daughter's dreams. For good reason, but I don't care. Chief Wiggum. I'm gonna go like C tier. No, I'm gonna I'm gonna go C tier. I mean, he's just kind of moronic, but at least he like cares enough to take care of Ralph. I don't really have a lot to say about Chief Wiggum. Isn't this like not even his dad? Like in Clarence, like isn't this just like his mom's boyfriend and isn't even like a true fatherly role? Like he's just kind of a dumb guy that lives with her. Like he's wholesome, but I'm just gonna like throw him in like C tier. I don't know. I don't really have much to say about that guy. Cat Dog was adopted, but not even their parents know where they came from. Interesting. To be fair, he was trying to protect his daughter as well as preserve the future of the island with an heir. Yeah, I mean, that's fair. Okay, fine. You earned C tier. Chad is an S tier. Yeah, it's a mom's boyfriend. It's not really Clarence's dad. He's decent enough, but I'm not putting him in S tier. Like, he's fine. I haven't seen enough fatherly nonsense from him. Cleveland Brown. No, Cleveland's an ass father. I'm putting him in F tier. I'm like thinking about like what he was doing, and like even if it's a step kid, I still think about the episode where like Rollo drowns, and then Cleveland like tries to not even care. He wasn't even paying attention. He let him drown, barely saved him, and then didn't even like really care. He was only trying to save his ass from being beat by Donna. Like Cleveland's a bad father. Like I don't think he's a good person. I respect him because Clarence's dad left him. Okay, yeah, we can put him into B tier. I just haven't seen enough to rank him any higher. Coraline's dad. Coraline's dad. See, that's an interesting one. Because I always felt like while I was watching the movie that Coraline's dad was a good dad, just a little bit overworked. Like, he just didn't have time. Well, it kind of goes for both of Coraline's parents. Like, they needed to give her more attention and they just couldn't. Like, I felt like they had a lot going on with their lives. But like, I don't know. I don't know. What do you guys think about Coraline's dad? Coraline's dad sucks? Do we not like Coraline's dad? I felt like he was trying, you know? I mean, not in the sense of like doing that good. Okay, fine, D tier. No, I can't do that. Like, I'm gonna put him in C. Like, he was just overworked. He was trying to support a family. It's not gonna go good for everybody. I'm gonna put him in C tier. Coraline's dad should be on B and C tier. Okay. Cosmo. I feel like Cosmo's a good dad. I mean, Cosmo is one of the only fathers on this list that canonically gave birth to their child. So that's going to boost him up to B tier. I don't really give much of a shit, though, because, you know, I mean, Poof kind of started the downfall of Fairly Odd Parents, and then you get Sparky, and then you get the girl, and then it's just all bad. What about the puppet version of Coraline's dad? The puppet version of Coraline's dad seemed like a genuinely pretty cool guy. Like, he was even trying to look out in a way. Even when he couldn't. Like, he didn't want to be doing what he was doing. Bacon, if he doesn't make a tier for Peter Griffin, should be called Burn in Hell. What? Are you winning, Dad? Cosmo gave birth, he's B tier. Yep. That's pretty accurate. Pretty accurate. Jumping from one stream to another, what are we doing? We're ranking cartoon fathers. Cartoon fathers. Man, you're not really giving me much to fucking go off of with those legs. Is that Eustace? Is Eustace even a dad? Unless you're like considering a dad. Is that Eustace? I don't know who the fuck that is. I think it's Eustace, but I don't really consider him a father to anybody. Not much to say there. Cosmo is the best. The only dad that canonically gave birth to a child would not sound good without context. I mean, yeah, you never know. Nicole's dad, harsh, pretty bad dude. Like D, like yeah, they patched everything up, but didn't they literally want to name Nicole like Doctor? Like, isn't her first name Doctor or some shit? Like that's just all they had. Considering the new series, Poof was raised pretty well, and he even got to change his name. Overall, they have at least been decent. I'm sure they were fine. I haven't seen the new series though, so you never know. I don't know what duck that is. I don't know. Who is that Arthur's dad? That can't be Arthur's father. That does not look like Arthur's dad. Is that Arthur's dad? Is that what Arthur's dad looks like? God, he looks weird. I'm gonna put him in B tier. B tier. He's a fine dad, like average father type guy. I'd say so. I just want to put this here now for the future. Krabs is a D tier father. He really doesn't care about Pearl, but then one time he said he would gladly give up all her money, all the money he had earned. Give her up for all the money he had earned. I'm sure he would. How much money are we talking about? 62 cents. I'll take the money. I wouldn't be surprised. Is that Dexter's dad? I don't remember. Is that Dexter's dad? It kind of looks like Dexter's dad. I don't know. I'm gonna see here. Arthur's. Well, I guess. So yeah, I wish she was more like. Can you imagine Arthur's dad, but he's taking care of Arthur Morgan? Well, I guess I saw Buster doing something weird in the closet, and well, I called my friend Dutch. And let's just say he killed my friend Buster, Dad. And I don't think that was right. I think we need to set that straight, Dad. Go and get DW and we'll teach her a lesson together. You know? Probably. Arthur Morgan, but with Arthur's dad. How'd this get back there? Dib's dad was very unaware of like everything going on with. I'm putting Dib's dad in D tier. Pretty non-listening father, you know? I don't know, if my son was like manic all the time about aliens and constantly like showing me semi-proof of aliens, I might just, consider it. So yeah, D tier guy. We got $15 and a quarter. Don't forget the quarter. I know this is pretty far down, but Hank Hill is most definitely an S tier. I don't know. Hank has made some mistakes as a father. You want me to do what? What? Okay, so Remy's dad. Remy didn't, and you have to factor in the fact that he is a rat. Like, you have to factor in what he is. Like, this guy is going up to humans, reading with them, and they lived in, like, rural nowhere where the only thing humans would do was poison the trash, put rats on traps, kill them at any cost, and all of a sudden this one rat wants to cook with them because anybody can cook, So, like, he became a good father. Like, I'm going to put him in, like, low B tier because you have to consider where he's coming from and what he is and that he was genuinely just trying to look after his son. Like, Remy was an outcast. Like, this is the equivalent of your son being a sociopath murderer and you're still trying to, like, accept him and you find him very different because that's, like, the farthest thing from what a rat should be. You got to give him a little bit of credit. What about Anti-Cosmo? I don't know shit about Anti-Cosmo. Is Anti-Cosmo a good dad? Isn't Anti-Cosmo evil? Why would he be a... That's an interesting one. Oh my god. It's Don Leo. Don Leo from Shark Tale. Oh god. Do you know who I am? Do you know who I am? Lenny, is that you? Man, that movie's shit. But it's so bad that it's good. Don Leo... Like, he, again, it's like the same situation as, like, Remy's father, so I'm gonna put him, like, low B tier. He cared about his children, but if your fucking shark son came up to you and was like, Dad, I gotta confess something. I don't really want to eat fish. I only want to eat lettuce. What? Pretty sure you're more carnivorous, if anything. I don't think you should really be doing that. Like, I don't know, like, I think the movie would have went a lot better if Don Leo, like, pulled out, like a chart here, so it's like, okay, well, Lenny, listen, you're not getting enough vitamin A, vitamin B, vitamin C, you're not getting enough protein, son, you're a shark, you simply just cannot eat fucking lettuce. It's just not gonna work. You gotta think about that. And rats are covered in fleas, just like how my father fleed from me. Ho, 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 ho. Yes. C as in cheese tier? Ho, 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 ho. How funny. Doofenshmirtz is, like, honestly a really good fucking dad. He's going, like, top of S tier right now. Like, even if he would mess up sometimes, he was always there. He was always trying. Even if he's a villain, he was always trying to make his daughter have a better childhood than he ever could have. Like, Doofenshmirtz is such a good dad. Like, how can he not be? Behold, the good father, Anita! Must have used that shit on himself without Perry intervening because he's just a good dad all around. Like, there's no platypus controlling him, and when that's true, he's a good dad. There's no platypus controlling me. There's no platypus controlling me. Yeah. I got records on my fingers and I just can't stop. He did the best to give his daughter the life he didn't. Exactly. Exactly. What is that thing? I don't know what that thing is. I don't know what that thing is either. Um, I don't know who that is. I don't know who that is. Ooh, Dracula? Like, I mean, kind of like valid for his overprotection. I mean, his wife was literally murdered by humans, torched to a blaze, murdered harsh. I kind of wish they kept him more of a serious character. I feel like Hotel Transylvania as a series could have been a lot better. But then again, it's made for people who are 4 years old, so I can't blame them. I like the first movie. I hate the second one, hate the third one, because Drac gets a little bit too silly. That's Doof's dad. He's an F tier. Oh, yeah, he was a horrible person. You got a good point. I'm going to put Drac in B tier. I think he's a good dad for the most part. Yeah, he lied to her, but he was just trying to protect her. I mean, his wife was murdered, and he was left with just his daughter. Like, can you blame him? Can you blame him? Venture Bros dad? Is that who this one is? I've never watched Venture Bros. That's going to be a video very soon, though. The second one wasn't that bad. I mean, it's not that bad, but Hotel Transylvania as a whole is just like kind of whatever. Like, it's definitely not my favorite. He's Buck Cluck levels of bad. Yeah. Well, I got paid $5 for Buck Cluck to have his own level, so can't do that. Oh, that's Dr. Chipotle from El Tigre. Is that what you're looking at? I never watched El Tigre. Is this another Rugrats dad? I don't fucking know for Rugrats dad. I don't know who that is. Earl really liked his son. Like, Earl's going in A tier. He loved his son. Like when he came to Flint Lockwood and he was like, Flint Lockwood, I would do anything for my little angel, my boy, my son. And then, I don't know, he would like grow a fucking chest hair or something and be like, oh, he's a chest hair. Like, he would do anything for his boy. You got to give him a little bit of credit. A little bit of credit. Hello, Chad. I just woke up. My sleep schedule has been very whack as late. I don't know what time it is for you. It's 7:16 p.m. for me, so I don't know what time it is for you. Earl is A tier, high A. Yeah, we could put Earl high up there. He loved his son so much. Flint Lockwood, you were under arrest, Flint Lockwood. I don't know who this frog is. Jules' dad. I'm gonna put him in like C tier. Like you know, no, I don't know. Like probably like B tier. Like, he's a fine dad. He's a fine dude. He just didn't trust humans. Like, that's his main flaw. That's all we could really talk about. Rusty Venture is a great father, miles above his own father. Hell, even from the first episode, you can notice he is a great father. But like, what's a Rusty Venture? I don't know. I need to watch Venture Bros, guys. I can't really give a take. Is that the tea kettle from Cuphead? I don't really know anything about his personality as I've only played the game, but he seemed like a pretty cool dude, so like B tier. I don't know about him from the show. Flint Lockwood, this is my angel, Cal. Sup? Man, I should make Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs videos, but nobody would watch that because I would be all like, I like how Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs, and you guys would be all like, hey, dude, can you watch fucking Brickleberry, please? You're like, okay, sure. Elder Kettle is A or B tier at best. I haven't seen the show. I can't rank him any higher. Elliot, man, I don't remember how Elliot was with the kids because the kids were made. Were the kids in the second one or was it just the third one? It's just the third one, right? Like with the water park? Dude, I don't know. I don't remember Elliot being a good dad. I'm gonna put Elliot in C tier. I don't remember if Elliot's a good dad. Can you watch Looniversity, please? Eventually. You gotta be patient for everything. Oh, the Cuphead show is great, minus 2 episodes. I fucking love Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs. Elder Kettle is kind of insane, is he? Is this the dad from Coco? Meanwhile, but overall, just another like typical. Where the fuck did he go? Okay. Oh, there he is. Just like a typical like, whatever. You can't be a musician because our family hates music. I don't believe in your dreams, like type guy, like C tier. It's fine. I'm sure he meant well. Is that the fucking? Is it the prince from Little Mermaid? Do they have kids? Do they have children? I don't know. Do they have kids? I don't really care. I'm not going to rank him because I don't know if he's a good father. Ooh, Mulan's dad. Mulan's dad. What do you guys think about Mulan's dad? I feel like Mulan's dad was a cool guy. Pretty cool guy, right? He was willing to go to war again. I don't know. Like as a father, like I don't know. What are we talking about? Little Mermaid 2? Who the fuck watches Little Mermaid 2? What even happens in Little Mermaid 2? I thought they lived happily ever after. Cow, I feel so old knowing characters you don't know here, like Darkwing Duck, and I'm younger than you. I don't really look into obscure media. I mean, like what you like, man. I don't care. Low B? Oh, that's what I was thinking. That's what I was thinking for that guy. Father from Codename Kids Next Door? He's a really cool villain. But like as a dad, is he that cool? Is he the father of the delightful kids from down the lane? Is he their dad? Because like that's like a question. I don't know. Like as a father, I'm sure he's pretty shit, but as a character, I'm gonna put him in C tier because he's cool. I don't know. I'll see what you guys think about that one. That's an interesting one. What the fuck? Is that the guy from Jimmy Neutron? I don't know who that is. That looks like the villain from Jimmy Neutron, who's like tiny and has a jetpack on occasion. But I don't know. High Five Ghost Dad. That's a pretty hard one to rank as I haven't seen very much of him, but he's a little prankster, a little trickster. I'll give him C tier. C tier for that. No, he kidnapped them and turned them into children. Who? He kidnapped them and turned them into children. That dad after Wanda's dad you didn't know was Bill from Big City Greens. I haven't watched Big City Greens. It is Calamitous from Jimmy Neutron. I knew it. He is not their dad. He brainwashed and kidnapped them. Jesus. Okay, we got to put him in F tier then if he's a pretty bad fella. Throwing it out there. For the grandma tier list, Coco's grandma would go at instant Z tier as beyond bad. What the fuck do you mean beyond bad? What are you talking about? She has dementia? What does that even mean? What tier is Finn's dad? I saw Finn's dad on here somewhere. We'll get to him eventually. I think that's an American dad or something. I haven't watched F is for Family. That's a video coming up. Don't complain about it. Eventually. Cowlos, you got to watch Big City Greens. We'll do eventually. Margaret's dad, pretty caring father. You know, what didn't want Mordecai and his dumbass to come. Like, you got to give some credit here. I'm going to put him in, like, high B. Because even though he was like gay guarding his daughter who was already getting pounded by everybody in town, he knew that something was up with Mordecai initially. Like, he did not want to give him that handshake. He did not want to give it to him. You have to put, like, respect on that because dating Mordecai is a fucking sin because Mordecai is going to ruin your life. He's going to cheat on you. He's going to be interested in another girl. Then he's going to be interested in you. Like, dating Mordecai is a problem. To be honest, I liked F is for Family. I've heard good and bad things. My dad loved F is for Family, and he doesn't like newer media. I'll watch it eventually, guys. Richard's dad is a scumbag, awful person. He's going in F tier. I don't care if he made up for it later. He's not a good person at all, and he was a bad father. He abandoned him. So yeah, not going there. Flintstones. It's the Flintstones. Like solid, like B tier dad. He's fine. Cowlos, are we having fried Margaret for dinner? Of course. Of course. You could have the cheeks. All yours, man. All yours. All yours. Margaret's dad is better than Margaret. Yeah, everybody likes Margaret's dad way more than Margaret. It's just the way it is. I think that's the guy from Hunchback of Notre Dame. And isn't he like one of the worst pieces of shit of all time? Like one of the genuine like worst villains? Like he's an awful person. I'm going to put him in F tier. At least I think that's him. Is that... God, is that Starfire's dad? Fuck, I think that's Starfire's dad. Pretty sure. Pretty sure. If that's Starfire's dad, I got some elite ball knowledge stored up in here. I remember Starfire's dad loving Starfire a lot. A lot. He's awful. Yeah, I'm assuming you're talking about this guy from Hunchback of Notre Dame. I remember him being a pretty bad fella. Pretty bad fella, to say the least. Gargamel has children? How the fuck do you rank Gargamel? Probably F tier. He probably was not a good father. Frolic can go to hell. Why couldn't Margaret go look for another boyfriend instead of Mordecai? She probably had already dated everybody in town and Mordecai was the only one left. That's my guess. Frollo is the straight to hell tier. I'm assuming this is Frollo. Gargamel made Smurfette. There's a difference between made and like birthed. Like just because you made something, does that instantly make it a father? Like he didn't make Smurfette for like good intentions of raising her. Like he clearly like just wanted his own gain. I wouldn't say that's a father type thing. I don't know. That depends how you look at it, I guess. Fuck, Gaylord Robinson's a pretty bad dad. I'll put him in like D tier because I feel like he's like the equivalent of like Nicole's father. But didn't like Rocky at all. Didn't believe in Rocky at all. Struggles to like Rocky. He's just pretty bad dad. Pretty bad dad. I don't know who that is. The Jetsons' dad, probably like B tier or something. I don't fucking know. Is that Pinocchio's father? A tier, solid A tier. Gave life to him, wished for him. Not like Pinocchio's dad's a cool guy, right? We like Pinocchio. Mr. Robinson is a fun character, but as a dad, he's in D tier. Interesting. Oh my god. Gerald Broflovsky. The guy who might have a little bit of a hernia. That's a question. Now I'm trying to think. No, Gerald's a really bad dad. Like if you think about the entire like Troll Trace arc, where he's just constantly like telling his son to not be a little fucking pussy, like all the time. Like I think he's a pretty bad father, objectively. Objectively bad dad. Stand ready for my arrival, worm. Hello, Phoenix. Welcome. This burning desire like fire, hellfire, absolute cinema. He's F. Yep, figures, everybody. What is that? Is that Goofy? I remember Goofy constantly trying to be a good dad in like the Goofy movie. So I'll put him in B. To be honest, every South Park dad is shit. Is that true? Is that true? I'm trying to like think of every South Park dad. There's a lot of really bad ones, that's for sure. Yeah, I guess every South Park dad sucks. You know who else ran off to the store to get milk? My dad. S tier? S tier for who? Doesn't Mr. Robinson abuse Gumball and Darwin? He abuses a lot of people for the fun of it. He's a silly guy. Cartman's dad is a great guy. Oh, yeah. Real good guy. Goofy and B tier is criminal. Do we really want that? Was he that? I haven't watched the Goofy movie in a while. I can put him in A tier. What is this tier list ranking? Cartoon fathers on how good of a father they are. $2 from Starry Month. Thank you so much. Put Goofy in S tier right now, please. Okay, you got it. There you go. Goofy can go in S tier. He's a pretty good dad. Thank you for the $2. I really appreciate it. Okay, Goofy and S tier. Okay, jeez. I didn't know he was that good of a father. Cowlos, put yourself on this tier list. I hope I haven't fathered anything. Nothing has come out of my penular area that would make me assume that I am some kind of father. Unless you know something I don't. But I'd be a solid like B tier father. Because like I'd probably name like my kid Shit Stain or something. Like something real bad. Like I'd name them Shit Stain, or like I'd name them Gonorrhea just for the heck of it. Cowlos is our father. Yeah, that's true. Please don't take my comment out of context. I'm taking your comment out of context because it's the only thing you've typed. Cowlos is pregnant. Oh gosh, guys, I'm preggy. All right, guys, and just hang on. Okay, hold up. Gonna do this real quick so that nobody sees anything odd like that. And then, okay, we're gonna go like this. There's a little self-promotion for you just from the Discord. Just grab that link real quick. If you're not in the Discord yet, please make sure to join that. Draw Cowlos giving birth. Guys, I can't give birth yet. I can't give birth yet. You have to earn me giving birth. Cowlos de Pregananant. Okay. Who's dad? I don't know what dad that is. I don't know who this is. Steven Universe's dad, I can't really give a take on him. And I haven't watched Steven Universe. What shouldn't we be seeing, Cowlos? Just like private messages on my Discord from like people asking me questions if I had any of those opened. Because I don't know. I don't want to invade anybody's privacy, especially my friends. So, bonjour les gens. Greg is a terrible father, just like Jerry, his husband. Who is Greg? Cowlos trans confirmed? No, I am just a man that can give birth if I want to. That's how I am. Everybody else is all like, oh, you gotta have a uterus to give birth. No, you just have to be me. You know, it's just the way it is. Release the Cowlos files. Oh, that'd be fucking funny. Gru in A or S tier. Yeah, Gru was a pretty good father from what I remember. He didn't even want to be a father initially, but he just knew it. Counting or not counting Gru violence? What the fuck, man? That's pretty funny. I'm gonna go A tier for Gru. Cowlos Island when? Guys, I'm not making an island. And if so, if any of you are named Elon, you are not invited. You are not invited. Okay? Ooh, Hank Hill. God damn it, Bobby. Bobby, I'm gonna take my ass to Taco Bell and get a ball blast. Now, Bobby, you see, the thing you need to know about propane. I don't know, it's a toss-up because, I mean, he's trying to be a father, but he also doesn't understand his son. I feel like Hank is just a backwards guy. Are we thinking Hank Hill in B tier? I don't know. Hank Hill, honestly, not S tier just because he was kind of an asshole sometimes. I don't know. He was like a good-natured asshole, though. Like, he was just trying. I'd say, like, solid high B tier for Hank. God damn it, Bobby. What is all this nonsense I hear about you? You know, telling people that you have a purse and you don't know them and then kicking them in the ball sack. God damn it, Bobby. I'll tell you what. I don't know. B seems right? Yes, well, that's what I'm thinking. I would go to Cowlos Island. I really hope that there's never a Cowlos Island. That would... Taco Bell X King of the Hill collab win. God, that would be so good. Like, just like every time you order, like the worker is just forced to like do their best Hank Hill impression. Gonna take my ass to Taco Bell and get a ball blast. Join the Discord to learn about Cowlos' curse technique. Yep. Domain expansion, bro. Purple. I don't know who that is. I'm sure SpongeBob's dad is a fine lad, right? B tier? Sure. He gave his son a carton of cigarettes when he caught Bobby smoking. I mean, yeah, but it was like with the intention of getting him sick as fuck so he wouldn't crave it anymore. I wouldn't necessarily call that a bad thing. It's technically right in theory. I have heard lots of stories where a kid gets caught smoking and then a parent will make them smoke an entire pack and then they never want to do it again because of how unbelievably sick they get. Cowlos Taco Bell sponsor when? I don't think they'll sponsor me. I haven't even gotten a single sponsor yet. Dr. Squatch, I will gladly talk about using your soap to scrub every crevice that I have. Sponsor me. It's because Dr. Squatch would be fun. I don't know, like what's a fun sponsor to have? Like something where I could be really freaky about it. Like perhaps like if a milk company was to sponsor me, I would literally bathe in milk every day. I fucking love milk. Like if somebody like a Fairlife or somebody wants to sponsor me and just let me drink their milk all the time, I'll do it. Muscle Man is complex multiversal. Yeah, he is. What's Muscle Man's power level? I don't know, probably over 9,000. Cowlos Island tour when? When you earn it. When you earn it. Once all the like current politicians, like pretty much, well, literally every politician is in prison, then the Cowlos Island will be revealed so that everybody else has something to look at in the news. Watch your first sponsor turn out to be the next Honey. That would suck if they were scamming me secretly. I hope I would have intuition like Markiplier to avoid it. Harold's a pretty bad fucking dad, if I remember correctly. I don't think he's a good father. Okay. Hector's a good dad. He was murdered. He was going to go home to his family. Like he was willing to give up his dream to be with Coco. So yeah, I'm going to put him in B tier. He's a good dad. He just didn't know. Cowlos, what does married iguanas mean? Well, earlier we searched up married iguanas, and we were left with this. So I'm pretty sure they were talking about weed, but there were also these sensual-looking iguanas holding each other, one clearly pregnant. Have you ever seen anything that beautiful, that sensual, that lovely? Because I certainly have not. That's something that we have to grow to appreciate. Okay? Like, I just want to throw that out here. Like, that's cool. But I don't know what they want from me for married iguanas. Like, in all actuality, I don't genuinely know what that means. Do an impression of Kermit the Frog cracking Rainbow Dash. Guys, you gotta pay for fucking impressions when I'm doing, like, heinous shit like this. But I can't do a Rainbow Dash impression, but... Oh, God. Come over here. There's something I've always wanted to try. I've always wanted to pound a pony. Miss Piggy, oh, I've had enough bacon. Let me get some horse ass. Yeah, I'm Kermiting. This is exactly what I needed to frog. Okay, there you go. That's the best I could do right now. I fucking hate this shit. Last chance to look at me, Hector. I just finished Better Call Saul. Just finished Better Call Saul today. It's peak. Done with the Breaking Bad universe. It was peak. I wish to see iguanas with a vibrant green color someday. Maybe you could. Futurama Dad, I remember him being decent. I'm just gonna put him in C. I don't even remember his name. Matt Pratt's Springtrap image, is that kind of like Kanan Springtrap Mpreg story? I don't know what the fuck we're talking about. You look like Jimmy Neutron from Stray Kids. What the fuck does that even mean? I look like Jimmy Neutron from Stray Kids? I don't know what that means. But I'll take it. I'll take it. Since you said you like dairy, have you tried goat or kefir milk? Oh, dairy. I don't know what the fuck I said dairy. Have I tried goat or kefir milk? No. No, I have not. Actually, I have tried goat milk before. I've never tried kefir milk. You're not done with the Breaking Bad universe. You haven't seen Slip and Jimmy. I am going to make a video on Slip and Jimmy very soon, so I guess you're right. I need an impression of Muscle Man killing Buck. Okay. Hang on. Over there! Over there! My son, over there! He's a schizophrenic! Lock him up! He was saying the sky was falling! He's shit at baseball! Lock him up! You know, Buck, there's one thing that I can't tolerate in this life. I can be a blue-collar worker. I can go out of my way to hang out with other women instead of Storla. But there's one thing I would never do, Buck. It's upset my lovely children. We all live in a mobile home together, and I would never dare to not believe my children. So you want to know something interesting, Buck? I'm gonna fucking kill you, bro. Okay, that's the best I could do. I didn't know how he was gonna kill him. That's the problem with improv. But there you go. Thanks for the $2. All right, Homer's a pretty horrible father, like, for a lot of reasons. Like, there's a lot of episodes where you can point to him being a bad father, but there's so many situations where he does something heinous to his children, and then it just makes up for it later, and he gets an apology, but you have to also factor in that he did something horrible to his child. Like, that's what we have to factor in. Are you going to do a birthday special or channel anniversary special when those come up? Well, the channel anniversary is already passed. That was in halfway through January. So I didn't do that, but maybe I could start doing that. And as for birthday specials, I don't know. Maybe. Return of the Muscle Man cosplay when? I don't know. You guys got let's see here. You got 2,800 till the Pops cosplay. 2,800 till the Pops cosplay doing karaoke at a karaoke bar as Pops singing Footloose. So, you know, you're missing out. Can you do an impression of Kagurui Masho? Also, I'm new here. What you all do here? We do fun things here. I'm ranking cartoon dads. I don't know who Kagurui Masho is. I could do a Japanese accent impression, but I don't know if that's what you want. Hi, Cowlos. What are we ranking? We're ranking cartoon dads. I don't know what the fuck that thing is. I don't know what that thing is. I don't know that thing. I don't know who that is. I don't know who that... Hugh Neutron is a fucking S-tier father. There's an S-tier father right there. Right there. God, I love Hugh Neutron. Jimmy, please. You have to calm down. Now, wait a second, honey. Hey, you see those biceps? You see those abs? You've been hitting the weights, son? Hugh Neutron is a goat. Goat of all goats. I fucking love Hugh. God, love Hugh. I feel like Homer should be higher up. I feel like Homer should be higher up at F tier. Like, better than these people? I mean, he's a pretty ass father. I mean, I could put him ahead of, like, Brian and Bojack's dad. Can you do an impression of Vinny's choicest voice sounds? I can't. I don't know what that is. Hugh Neutron, my goat. Yep. Despite Modern Family Guy being better than Modern Simpsons, I think Homer is a much better father than Peter is. Yeah, in every way, but still. The father that sold his son for $1. Oh, dear. Oh, dear. Do a Carl Weezer impression? I can't do Carl, no matter how hard I try. Can I have a croissant? Jimmy! Jimmy, I want to have sex with your mom, Jimmy! Can I please have a croissant? I can't do Jimmy. Jimmy! It just doesn't work, man. Doesn't work. Johnny Test's dad? He's a pretty good dad. I mean, he just wants what's best for his son, who's a fuck up. Like, I'll put him in B tier. I don't really remember. He's just like a clean freak, right? What about Sheen? I can't fucking do Sheen. There's no way. How would I do Sheen? Ultra Lord live! Ultra Lord! Yeah, I can't do Gene. Jimmy! Jimmy! Come on, Jimmy! Carl Weezer impression for 100K. 100K is Mordecai doing the excellent challenge. I've never heard a Homer impression like yours. Oh, Mirge. Yeah, my Homer impression, like, I don't know, people get mad at my Homer impression because of how shit it is, but, like, I can't do it. Mirge! Oh, Mirge, I'm sorry, Mirge. Like, I can't do it. I can't hit that note. Homer literally chokes Bart. I forgot that Homer strangles Bart. Yeah, it's pretty awful. Is that Quagmire's dad? Like, low-key, Quagmire is even worse to his own father than his father is to him. Like, I don't really remember much. I don't know. I'm gonna go like C tier. I don't remember much. Jimbo, what's your favorite flavor of candle wax? Why do you phrase that like I'm gonna fucking eat candle wax? Because I could eat candle wax if you want me to eat candle wax. I don't know, lavender, something that smells good. Do a Carl Weezer cosplay for 150K. I don't know. Cosplays are always interesting. Just wait for the Brickleberry Catmaid cosplay that's coming, which, you know, I got paid a lot of money for. That'll be fun, huh? Can't wait to sit here. I'm a big man. It's no secret. I'm a big man. It's pretty hard to find a Catmaid outfit for myself. Very, very challenging. But I'm working on it. Working on it for sure. I just don't want to buy it because it's like for all the accessories, it's like $40 to $70. And then like what if it doesn't fit. So I got to find the right Catmaid outfit, and I refuse to go out into public to buy a Catmaid outfit because I don't want them to see me. So, you know. Cowlos, check the viewer count, 68. Well, it's right, for me it's 68, so it's right in between two pretty dang funny numbers if you ask me. You know? Custom outfit? Fuck no, I'm not paying I'm not paying for a custom Catmaid outfit. I don't know who that is. Is that Danny Phantom's dad? I kind of remember them just being dumb. I'm going to go S tier. Did you already pick out the episode for Squidbillies to watch yet? No, I'll probably do the best, worst into random. Or best, worst, random. Cowlos femboy confirmed? No, please don't start calling me a femboy. I got paid a lot of money for this. This doesn't make me a femboy. It doesn't make me a femboy. Genuine question, are you ever going to make a childhood trauma video of creepy episodes such as Mr. Meaty tapeworm episode or other disturbing pieces of kids media? Yeah, eventually I'm planning on doing disturbing episodes. It just depends when. It's 70 for me. Go to a tailor. I'm not getting a tailor made. No. I don't know who that is. That looks like probably American Dad's father. Don't know who that is. Jake. Like, the thing about Jake is like he wants to be a good father, but he also didn't really have to be a father because they were already capable of taking care of themselves. Like, he was obsessed over taking care of his kids. So I'm going to put Jake in B tier. I don't think Jake is that good of a father, but, like, he tries. You know, for kids growing up within like 3 days, it's hard to form a relationship. You look like my buddy's little brother all grown up. Wonderful. Wonderful. Absolutely stunning. Perhaps it is me from an alternate timeline. Who knows? Nothing wrong with being a femboy, Cowlos. I didn't say there was anything wrong with being a femboy. I just don't want to be known as a femboy. Like, I don't. Not my cup of tea. And watching Paradise PD, fuck that. Not watching Paradise PD. I'm done with Paradise PD forever. I enjoyed your role you played as Doug in the Walking Dead game. Huh? I don't know what that means, man. I don't know what that means. Kind of. Is that Tiana's father? That's my guess. Because it looks like the same animation, but I honestly don't know, so I'm just gonna put it there. Don't know. Is that Miles Morales' dad? He seemed like a caring father, like solid B tier guy. No, like he's trying his best, like high B tier, high B tier. I'm a fanboy. Good for you. Do an impression of Pops getting straight teeth. Guys, why do you want such weird impressions, man? Why do you want such weird impressions? Okay, hang on. Oh my lord, oh god, jolly good shot, oh, jolly good shot, oh, don't use your teeth, oh, jolly good shot, oh. There you go, that's all I'm ever doing. I'm never doing that again. What the fuck is that? Can you do Pip's voice from back at the barnyard? Pip? I don't know. No. I don't think so. I don't think I could do it. Tina's dad is S. I don't remember the fucking... I don't remember that. I don't remember Princess and the Frog very well. That was beautiful. Great. Jerry? Is Jerry a good dad? No, Jerry's just really shit dad. Like, he's trying. Like, there's multiple instances of him trying, but at the same time, I just don't know. I'll go C tier for Jerry. Jerry's, like, probably the highlight of Rick and Morty Season 8. He's becoming a better character, but I don't really care very much. Cowlos, are you ever going to make a video of Frederick? I don't know which Frederick. Just make a video about a guy named Frederick. What the fuck does that mean? Frederick! Oh, yes, Frederick! Oh! Do Pim's voice from Smiling Friends? I can't do Pim, though. Like, if it's just depressing. Like, I like kids, Charlie! I like kids! That was too much. I wish I could do the whole cast of Smiling Friends, you know? Finally. All right, Gleb, let's be careful. We can't possibly mess this up. Hello, we're the Smalling Fronds. Thank you, Master. I just wanted my cheese. No, Mr. Landlord, I do not want to play Burnout Revenge for the PS2. I like Alan. I'm just a silly girl getting her makeup done for a date with my girlfriend, and this is the greatest thing I have ever been a part of. Fuck yeah, sorry, Milk. Live your best life. Glad to help. Glad to help. Can you do Muscle Man doing the Kamehameha? That's a funny one. Who is that? Is that the Turning Red dad? I'll put him in C tier. I don't really care. Yeah, all right. Hang on. Oh man, I've never tried this. Fuck. I gotta like clear my throat. That fucking Pim impression fucking like killed my sinuses or something. Okay, hang on. Oh no, bro. I'm gonna use it. I'm gonna do it right now. Me. Okay, that's the best I got. Oh, that hurts. You know who else is gonna do the Kamehameha wave? My mom. Whew. That's a rough one. I don't know if I could do Muscle Man screaming very well. Very well. It's funny because I've tried to do your impressions and end up straining my own voice. Yeah, it's a struggle. Certain voices tend to kill me a little bit. How do I feel about weed? Can't do it ever again, but if you do it, live your life the best you can. Bro's not gonna be able to speak after this stream. No, I wasn't able to stream after a Suicide Boys concert. I mean, speak after a Suicide Boys concert. That was the worst. I couldn't talk for like 5 days. I got the Pops impression on video. That's wonderful, man. Is Joe Swanson a good dad? Like, realistically? Like, is he a good father? I don't know. I feel like he's way better than like Peter or like Homer or like any of them. So I'm gonna go like D tier. I feel like he's a good dad, right? These impressions are gonna kill him. I'm not even remotely at my limit. Do I play Rim World? I don't like the name Rim World. It sounds like you're just like constantly given these, like if you know what I mean. Married iguana's bad, gambling good. Why do we? Oh, marriage iguana's bad, gambling good. What the fuck are we talking about? What are we talking about? 69 viewers. I got 72. But either way, I smoke all day, every day. I smoke from ADHD. That's good for you, man. I can't do that anymore ever again. Personal reasons. I don't know who that is. That looks like a Treasure Planet guy, but I don't know enough. I feel like Johnny's a fine father, like C tier. I don't know. Gonna probably have his kids smoking that za at the age of 3. Kelowna Rules 5222. Thank you so much for the $10 donation. What should I do for you? Well, one day, probably 10 years from now, you're going to be walking down a street. It's going to be a dark alley, and all of a sudden, you're going to hear... You're going to be really inquisitive about this, like kind of like a horror movie, and you're going to walk down this alley. I'm going to be there. I'm going to be holding a fresh, steaming pie. Apple pie, that is. And I'm going to give it to you. And I'm going to slither away without using my arms or my legs. I'm going to slither away, and you're going to say, fuck yes, this is all I've ever needed. So yeah. Come up with the plot to your movie, Cowlos Saves the Mooniverse. The Mooniverse or the Mooiverse? All right, Cowlos Saves the Mooniverse. I'm assuming I'm assuming you're feeling more Mooiverse, like to keep it on a cow theme. So if I was to have my own movie, like you want my own movie plot, okay. So it would clearly start on September 11th, 2001, okay? I am currently in Albuquerque, New Mexico. Bryan Cranston is my right-hand man in this movie, and we're talking about potential, like, writing a show called Breaking Bad. We're talking about it together. We're pitching things. We're both just chugging massive gallons of milk. I catch wind that there might be somebody flying into the Twin Towers in a very short amount of time. So I decide the best course of action is for me to hop onto a plane and to stop this the best that I can. So I, in return, hijack my own plane and fly a plane into the plane, and I use the powers of milk, spraying it from my own fucking nipples to seal the plane and keep everybody alive, and I save the World Trade Center. That's the plot of my movie, and it's my movie, so I can do whatever the fuck I want. Okay? That's what I want to do. I hope you like it. It would be beautiful. It would be beautiful. Cowlos, can you do an impression of the guy called Guy who... Can you do an impression of the guy called Guy who screams at the top of his lungs and tears his vocal cords? No, I'm not doing that. I'm good. I can't do an Oscar the Grouch impression, Mustard. I don't remember what he sounds like. Yeah, I'm grouchy. I don't know. This cookie is for you. Thank you. Not gonna lie, we need a Cowlos out of context video. There already is one. It's pretty dang funny. Let's replace Cowlos with AI. Fuck you. I hope everybody would rather watch me over a well-polished AI video. Just saying. Just throwing that out there. I gotta leave for a date with my girlfriend now. It was nice finally catching a stream. I'll see you guys in the future. Nice seeing you all. Have a wonderful night, Starry Milk. Have a great date with your girlfriend. Hope it's fantastic. Hope it's fantastic. Josh is an objectively good father. He tries his best for Candace. Cowlos, can you do a Cowlos impression? Cowlos, can you do an impression of Cowlos? Wow, you guys both thought of that at the same time. How do I impersonate myself? Okay. Well, there's normal me where I don't really put on like a voice. I'm kind of just me all the time. All right, so hang on. This is my impression of Cowlos. Hello, everybody. My name is Cowlos. I'm going to make a YouTube video today. Ha ha ha. I hate Margaret. She's a bitch. A bitch. I made 60 regular show videos. You never saw it coming, did you? Oh, now I make a video about a different cartoon every single day where I just ramble on and on about whether I like things, whether I dislike things. Do you like things? Let's find out. That's what we're going to do. Hi, my name's Cowlos. I have 47,000 subscribers on YouTube. I'm a cool guy. Okay, that was cool. There you go. That's my cow impression. I made the out of context video. Yeah, it was fucking great. I need another one ASAP. AI can never replace you. Thank you. I don't care how polished the AI video is. It's shit compared to the cowman's glory. I don't know. I personally, like, thank you. I personally would rather watch a video with soul knowing that, like, the person is actually comedic instead of somebody typing a prompt into a thing. Like, even if it's good, like, even if somebody told me that it was the best fucking movie ever made, it will change my life. I don't know. There's no soul behind it. Like, is it worth, like, watching somebody's creativity if there's really no creativity behind it? I just think it's lame. Jake's dad's pretty cool. Like, solid B tier guy. I like Jake's dad. No, he's a good dad, even though he bullied Finn a little bit. I'd say he's a good father. Don't try sweeping the meow under the rug. Why do you want me to meow? No. 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 There you go. We got C Funked with a $2 donation that says male pregnancy. Thank you so fucking much. God, I don't know, like, are you guys all just insinuating that you want me to be pregnant? Because if you want me to get pregnant, I can get pregnant and I could birth something out of myself. But I don't know what it would be. Because it wouldn't be human. Like, that's the only problem. Like, I can't produce a human baby. Like, I could produce something. But I don't know what it would be if I was to get pregnant. As I am a man, and it would be unholy. It would have to be like the spawn of Satan. We must turn Cowlos into an animated show ASAP. Okay. I don't know who that is. Kenny's dad is not a very good father at all. Is that Tarzan's dad? I don't fucking know. Beats here. Search Matt Patton's Springtrap for a cool theory. No, I don't want to search that. That'd be bad. That would be bad. Can you do a impression of Muscle Man talking to Fred Fredberger? Fred Fredberger? How was Fred Fredberger? Fred Fredberger. I think that's Fred Burger's impression from what I remember. Fred Fredberger. Oh no, bro. What is that thing on your face? Is that a trunk? I don't even know what you are, bro. I mean, look at me. I'm a green humanoid, and I look better than you. Fred Fredberger. Oh, hot dog. How you doing, you fucking fat ass? You fucking fat obese piece of shit. Look at you fucking blue collar piece of shit. Why don't you go fucking fix a sink or something? Fred Fredberger. I don't know. That's all I got. I'm sorry. I don't know why Fred Fredberger started clowning on Muscle Man for blue collar work. That was weird. I just gave birth 4 minutes ago. Funny that popped up. God, really? Wow. Birthing. Well, I whoever has Cowlos playing to their child's birth, I will love that forever and ever. Love that forever and ever. You know? Just throwing that out there. Toy Bonnie Event Rabbit, thank you again for another $5. All y'all want Cowlos pregnant, but who's paying child support? That's a good point there. Who would be paying child support for my demonic little child? Like, somebody's got to pay for this shit. Especially if I'm going to be giving birth. Just saying. Would be crazy if the YouTube emoji I hate started invading my comments. No, shut up. I don't know what that is. Is it biting its nails? Fred Burger devolved into Kermit at the end. They're very similar. Cowlos, should I do another out of context video? Of course. Yeah, I loved that video. I thought it was great. This is the father from... I never watched Wish because I heard it was really bad, so I can't really give an opinion. Okay. My daughter is a fat fucking ogre. Let me lock her in a fucking tower for 17 years. Like, what the fuck is that shit? Like, Fiona's dad is awful. Awful guy. Awful. Maybe the coyote guy who donated $500 will help you. Help me pay for my child? Phoenix, will you help me pay for a child? We need a Cowlos streams without context. That'd be funny. I've done a lot of silly things on streams, so. Cowlos, can you do an impression of Fry from Futurama, pretty please? I don't think I could do Fry. I can't do Fry, I'm sorry. I have to think about it in my head, and I can't do that with my vocal cords, I'm sorry. King Neptune was a pretty ass father. Wouldn't listen to his daughter, even though his daughter was a certified baddie. Patrick said so. Like, Mindy was doing it all up, and he was just not even listening. I can't believe Cowlos fucking hates Harold, Fiona's dad. Why wouldn't you fucking... Harold was a bad person. He locked her in a tower. She got free from the tower, and he sees this obese green man, and he wants to have him murdered. I don't care if he gets better. That's not. We're not counting character progression. He was a shit person initially. I need to watch Shrek 2. It's on Tubi, so hopefully I have time to watch it. Shrek 2 is one of the best ever. Could we hear more of your Kermit impression, please? Hey guys, Kermit the Frog here. I'm taking a break from slapping Miss Piggy's pig fucking cheeks to rank some fucking cartoon dads. I really don't know a lot of these people. Like, I think this is Ariel's father, and I remember him being fine. Maybe he was ass. I don't know. Who really knows anything? Is this Elsa and Anna's dad? I don't fucking know. I'm not gonna rank it. Who is that? Millhouse's father? Oh. There you go. It's the best I could do right now. Cowlos, if you got pregnant, would it be Satan's butt baby from the recent South Park episode? What? Satan's butt? I haven't seen that South Park episode. I don't know what that means. Have I seen The Great North? No. My child has 15 feet. Should I name it after you? What the fuck does that mean? Like genuine feet? I don't know what that means. I don't know what that entails. God, you guys are asking me for a lot of fucking impressions that I just can't do, guys. It's disappointing when I can't do an impression. Oh god, wait, you can do a Kermit impression first every other white guy, and now you crazy. Yeah, it's just crazy. I mean, Stitch is the easiest impression you could do. Kermit is really easy. There's a lot of really easy impressions out there. They were slandering Shrek on TikTok recently for what? Millhouse's father is fine, I think? Like C tier? Oh, I like Phineas and Ferb's dad a lot. Yeah, he's a cool guy. A tier. I don't know who that is. I think that's Leela's dad, but I don't really care. Robot and Monster Dad? I haven't seen that. God, there's a lot of fathers on this list. I think I've seen this guy before, but I don't remember. I think that's Cleveland's like stepdad or something. Ooh, Robinson. I don't know if he's very good as a father. I don't really remember Meet the Robinsons as much. Cowlos, I saw you mention Peak Madness Combat on your community page. I did? I feel like I did. Yeah, Madness Combat will happen soon. With a Hank J. Wembleton cosplay. But I just got to get the cosplay, and I'm also waiting on my Catmate outfit, so. I could do a really good Sonic impression. Hell yeah. Do a Richard Watterson impression? I don't think I can. Nicole! No, it's not going to work. It's funny as fuck. I'm crying, son. Cowlos, how do you feel about Ed, Edd, and Eddy? I love Ed, Edd, and Eddy. Great show. I do have a video on it, yes. Poe's dad? Like, had good intentions. Like, yeah, Poe's dad, high fucking B tier. He lost his son, like, because they had to, but he's a good fucking guy. I think this is something from OKKO. I don't know. I think that's from Luca. I don't know. Oh, this is the dad who's like, oh, I slept wrong and he poked me over the hedge, father. He's a good dad. B tier. Do a Homer impression. It's not good. Merge, I got my dick stuck in a cactus. Merge. You know, it's just the way it is. They were saying Fiona settled with him and he baby trapped Fiona. Mind you, she stayed an ogre because he is her true love and she was the one who wanted kids. What the fuck are you talking about? That's not even remotely true. Shrek didn't even want the kids. Who the fuck is coming up with this plot? Shrek was having nightmares. Do you even remember in Shrek 3 when he's imagining having a child and he has that nightmare where Donkey's face flips and is like, da. Like, what the fuck are you talking about? He did not want the kid. He did not want the kid at all. Cowlos is pregnant with my child. I don't recall you being inside of me. It would have to be unconsensual if that's the case. And if that's so, you know how I feel about unconsensualism. It's wrong. And you're a bastard. So, We saw it here first. PJ Wendigo went inside of my asshole while I was unaware and impregnated me. This is a fucking sadness. Can you give my channel a shout out, please? If you could type a funny joke, then I will give you a shout out. If you could type a funny joke that doesn't seem AI generated or that you looked it up, I will shout it out. But if not, no. No. It has to make me laugh. You have to earn that shit. I'm not just going to shout out your channel for nothing. That's your first chat here. You haven't given me anything. What's in it for me? Love, affection, care? Who knows? We'd have to call the cops. Yeah, you was there too. He's fine, I guess. Louis fine. I don't know. I haven't. He hasn't really had any children exactly. Monogram has kids. I'm sure Monogram's a fine father. I'm gonna put him in seats here. Cowlos sounds kind of like Max Gilardi. Not gonna lie, I don't know who that is. Manny, overprotective but caring of his child because he had already lost his entire family. I'm gonna put him high beats here. You have to think of the fact that Manny his entire family had already died. Okay, we got knock knock. Continue. I'm ready to fucking burst out laughing. I'm so ready. I'm so fucking ready. My joke, Cowlos, end joke. Huh? I think Monogram is there because of Carl. Carl is not his son. Marlon's kind of the goat. Like, you got one kid left. You name it Nemo. You do all that stuff. Yeah, I'd say he's a good father. He traveled across the entire ocean to get his son. Like, yeah, he was just trying his best. A little overprotective. He lost so many children, so you have to take that into consideration. Knock knock. I eat mop. Mop? I eat mop who? Oh shit! I eat my poo. I eat my who. That was not that fucking funny, but I gotta give credit where credit's due. That shocked me. All right, guys, I don't know how much it's going to benefit him. I'm not going to look at your channel right now, at least. But Bean Animates, they just said a really funny knock-knock joke. They made me say, I eat mop who, which makes it sound like I eat poop. That's a fucking knee slapper. Check out their channel. Maybe they have really good content. Who knows? Who knows? That's absolutely insane. Can you rate my father? I'm orphaned since I was 13. Probably S tier. Maybe it's because you were stinky. I'm just kidding. I'll give them an F tier because they abandoned you. That's sad. Unless it was like for legitimate reasons, like they stopped an atom bomb. Please say as Hank, I sell weed and weed accessories. All right, hang on. God damn it, Bobby. I sell weed and weed accessories. There is nothing better than the Mary Jane. That was the best I could do for now. God damn it, Bobby. Gonna take my ass to Taco Bell and sell lots of weed. God damn it. It takes time to warm up Hank. God damn it, Bobby. Gonna take my ass to Taco Bell and smoke lots of marijuana. Good job, Bean. Yeah, Bean earns you guys checking out his channel. Like, you gotta check it out. Holy shit. It's Martin Mertens. F tier. Finn's dad is trash. But, like, at the same time, he's such a misunderstood character for everything that happened. Like, he initially was a bad guy, fell in love with Minerva, went through all of that nonsense, and then was literally willing to give himself up to save Finn, battling the Guardian. Either way, like, a horrible father, but it's a very sad story. Like, one of the most tragic characters in the show, for sure. I don't know who that is. The emoji, I don't give a shit about you're going in the fucking F tier because you shouldn't even exist, Gene's dad. I don't know who that is. Number one's dad, he was number 0 initially, I think, in like the Codename Kids Next Door movies. So like, I'm gonna put him in B tier because he's pretty cool. Martin at least saved Finn in the beginning. Yeah, but he's also the entire reason that Finn was even like gonna be attacked in the first place. So, At Bean Animates does have pretty cool videos. See? See, I'm sure it's lovely, Bean Bean. I'm sure you have fantastic content and everybody needs to go see it because you said a pretty good knock knock joke. I don't know who that is. Somebody from Jimmy Neutron? I don't know. Maybe that's Sheen's dad? Is that Sheen's dad? I don't know. I can't really remember. Mr. Incredible. I don't know. I'm going to go B tier for Mr. Incredible. I feel like he's a fun... No, he tries hard in the next movie, but he's also just, like, not a very good husband overall. Like, especially when, you know, he's not able to do his job. We have to factor that in. But I'd go... high B tier. Can you sing Baku, Deku, Slime, and Deku's voice about the orphan thing? I have a family now, but I have depression. What does Baku, Deku, Slime mean? I don't know what this shit means, man. But I'm glad you have a family now. But I don't know what that means. Oh, God. Is this Professor Fuck, I forgot how to spell his name, huh? Holy shit, we're at Mr. Krabs. See, I don't know. He's done like a lot of things for Pearl, but I feel like if like somebody had like $3, he would be fine selling his daughter. Like, I don't know. Because at the same time, like, it's gonna be a very special time tonight, because it's all about you. Yeah, it's all about Pearl on her 16th birthday. You know, like, he clearly cares for Pearl. And he was willing to make the Krusty Krab into, like, the cuddly crab for her, which was costing him a lot of money, but he ultimately made it go away. I don't know. There's, like, things that I feel like he would do for the crab, or for Pearl. How did Mr. Krabs even have a whale daughter? Ah, God, it's so interesting. It's so interesting on how to rank Mr. Krabs. It's gonna be a very special time tonight, because it's all about you. Yeah, it's all about Pearl. Me daughter Pearl. Man, I don't fucking know. Because a part of me wants to say he's ass. But a part of me wants to say he's a decent father, like B tier. I'm going to put him in C tier because it's kind of undetermined if he would sell Pearl. You know? I don't know who Professor Utonium is. Do an impression of Squidward meaning Muscle Man. Man, you guys are really, really wanting impressions tonight. All right, hang on. Oh, who is this? Looks like you need to lay off the Krabby Patties. You know what, bro? It's not my fault that they taste absolutely delicious, and look at you. Fucking schlong on your face, you fucking giant-ass nose. You're a fucking octopus. What do you do, have a third leg up there, big nose ass? That's uncalled for. That's the best I could do for now. You guys are putting me on the spot with improv. Not much of an improv guy. Professor Utonium is the dad from Powerpuff Girls. Oh, okay. I wouldn't have known him by name. Did I accidentally rank him in F tier? Because I think he's a fine father. I don't know. Oh, not ranked. I don't see him. Mr. Baylor is like low B tier. Low B tier dad. Like he adopted Pops, took care of him, looked after him, just trying the best for him. Like overall, like not the best father, not a very good father, but like doing his best for the universe, you could say. Funny that you're mentioning Squidward because today's Annoy Squidward Day. Is it actually? God, I feel bad for Squidward. I wish there was an episode where like they made SpongeBob deserve it and SpongeBob just got fucking like toasted and roasted. Is that a dad from Flushed Away? I don't know. Somebody from Sanjay and Craig? I don't fucking know. Mr. Peabody's an S tier. Finds a kid in an alleyway, takes care of him, loves him, does everything he possibly can, takes him back in time, helps him get a girlfriend, does all this nonsense for him. Oh my God. Noodles! Don't noodles! There is no secret ingredient! Oh shit! I like Ping. I'm gonna put him high B tier. Like, yeah, he just wanted him to be a noodle worker, but like he fucking cared about Poe. And he fed him too. That's a panda diet. SpongeBob is cute, like in what regard? They should have let Squidward shoot SpongeBob. I would have been all for that. Just like, SpongeBob, I'm gonna fucking eat you. Duh! What do you mean, duh? Like that Me Canyon video where SpongeBob's like, SpongeBob, don't leave me out, and then consumes him whole. I need more of that secret formula. And SpongeBob's like cooking the meat with himself. If you haven't seen that, that probably sounds fucking wild. Hey there, nerds. Today we are going to make Cowlos slime. Some Cowlos slime, Cowlos slime. Cowlos slime. Got the green paint, got the orange paint. I don't know what the fuck we're talking about. But I loved it. Who is that? I don't know who that is. Mufasa, pretty cool fucking dad, risked his life to save his boy. Gotta give credit where credit's due. A tier father. A tier father. SpongeBob is not going to sound good without context. Well, SpongeBob and Squidward can canonically get freaky as fuck with each other. Like, SpongeBob, I'm going to eat you out. Does that sound better? Does that get rid of the context clues? Not many dads make it to S tier. I could reevaluate the list, but like, I feel like these dads are just on a whole nother level. Like a whole nother level. Like you gotta take that into consideration. Muscle Dad. Hey, Muscle Son. I love you, Muscle Son. I love you too, Dad. Muscle Dad's an A tier dad. Always looking out for his kid. Prankster. Good dad. Dad, friend, father. Great guy. Great guy. You know who else is sad about his father? My dad died trying to put a cactus underneath what he thought was a guy in a bear costume, which turned out to be an actual bear. I love how his dad died. That shit's always so funny. Shit's always so funny. Flanders is a pretty good dad, you know, raising his little Christian boys. Like, who cares? Like, you know, it's like solid B tier dad. No, I mean, like solid A tier dad. Flanders is a great dad, right? He's lost 2 wives and he's still raising those kiddos. What a guy. Muscle Dad lied to him though. But yeah, he lied to him for good reasons. Like, he just wanted to seem cool, and ultimately, like, it didn't affect him that much. Like, it was resolved pretty easy. Pete Griffin might need his own tier. I call him Pete. We're boys. Okay. Is that the dad from Horton Hears a Who? Didn't this guy have like 70 daughters and 1 son? I feel like I'm going to go B tier for the dad from Horton Hears a Who. Jesus Christ. You're going to B tier. This guy looks familiar, but I don't fully remember. He's going in that. I don't fully remember it. Oh my God, is that Other Father? Hey, Other Father is on the list. Man. So he's clearly better than Coraline's dad normally. And also, wasn't he like theoretically trying to help Coraline even in the other world? Like to go against Other Mother? Like I feel like that is the case. I'm going to go high B tier because he's not technically real. Just saying. Oscar from the Proud Family. I don't think I ever watched Proud Family. That is the man, the myth, the legend, Nigel Thornberry. I do this with my hands. Blah. I don't know, bro. Bye, Bruggs. Have a great night. Oscar is def D tier. Oscar Proud. I'm sorry, guys. I've never watched Proud Family. Holy fuck. Firelord Ozai? Literally fucking his son spoke out of line in a meeting, so he burned him and banished him. Easy F tier. Horrible dad right there. Another dad from Over the Hedge. We'll just put him next to the porcupine. It's a great spot. Great spot. Ooh, Pacha from Emperor's New Groove. Right, Emperor's New Groove. Cusco's poison. The poison for Cusco. God, I fuck with Emperor's New Groove so much. Yeah, Pacha's going in A tier. Not S tier. Pacha's S tier for me. Easy S tier. Nigel Thornberry is a legend. Guys, I don't know who Nigel Thornberry is. I'm so sorry. Fuck, I don't want to go to work tomorrow. Well, I'm so sorry. This is my job. What are we ranking here? Cartoon dads, on how wonderful of a dad they are. No, you got to watch The Proud Family, the original, the remake. Maybe for a video someday, that could be cool. Papa Smurf is cool, like solid beats here, because I don't really care about Papa Smurf, but he's cool. Penny's dad is a piece of shit. Like, he gets better as the series goes on, but overall, he's not the best guy for a while. Cowlos, watched the Lilo and Stitch series. I found out that show did collab with other Disney shows. I don't know. Disney shows are a hit or miss. It depends on what they are. It just depends on how funny I can make a video of it. Is this the fake Patrick's dad from the Patrick Star Show? F tier, because he's not even Patrick's real father, and I hate that they did this to him. I don't know why they, like, Patrick has parents. Like, why would they make him? I don't know. It's so weird. Does this guy even have kids in Sanjay? I'm not ranking him. I don't care. That's another guy from the Goofy movie. I don't really remember his name. I'm gonna go D. Unless he's like way better than I think he is. Why is the Inside Out dad on here twice? Is he? I don't see him anywhere. Are you ranking them based on how good they are as dads or characters? Dads, mainly dads. I don't know who that is. Peter Griffin. Petey's going to the F tier because he's a shit horrible father. Awful father.
Peter. Oh, Peter. Oh, Peter, please go fart in your daughter's face and then, fucking treat her like shit. Oh, Peter. Peter, abandon your entire family. Hey, Peter, remember the time?
Man, Peter's an awful father. We all know this. Tomorrow is a federal holiday in Canada. For what? For what? What could it possibly be? Is it be nice and have syrup day? Sorry, that's a horrible stereotype. I don't know. That was just my guess.
Peter, the horse is here.
Dalmatian? Was the Dalmatian dad cool? I don't fucking remember. I'm sure he's fine. I'm sure he's a fine father. Just got here. What's going on? Ranking cartoon fathers. The dad from I think he's he's just a worse Mufasa. The dad from Good Dinosaur is just a significantly worse Mufasa. He sacrificed himself, but honestly, who gives a fuck? Because that movie's ass. So he's going in D tier because his son had to be a laborer, or he just wasn't good enough. So, yeah. Why is the emoji dad here? Because he's a father. Just because he's a bad father, because he's in a horrible movie, doesn't mean he didn't help birth a child. Who's my favorite Pokemon? My favorite Pokemon? That's rough. Blaziken, Infernape. I'm a fire type guy. Darkrai is really cool. Probably Darkrai. Darkrai is really cool. As half Canadian, I don't care for maple syrup, surprisingly. I mean, it's just a stereotype. I don't think if you're Canadian, you have to like fucking syrup. Isn't Mr. Bertram gay? No, he's not. Is he on this list? I don't see him. God, I hope he's not. I think this is like a Pocahontas dad. I don't know how to rank him. Powerpuff Girls dad, he's pretty cool. I mean, he brought them life and then decided to raise them. I'll put him in B tier. Favorite Pokemon game? I needed a big long water sip for that answer. Diamond? Probably Diamond. I only like the old Pokemon games. The newer ones are fucking horrible. Cowlos Senpai, why do you have to stutter? Why do people have to stutter? I had this one person who was stuttering in my Discord chat one time, and I called them out on it because it's kind of cringe. They were like, "Can't a girl be cute?" And I was like, "What the fuck?" Do people know it just makes you look weird? But either way,
Cowlos Senpai, I ate 500 shrimp like you asked, but I couldn't finish one. Please don't be mad, Cowlos-sama.
I'm not mad. Just don't stutter when you type anymore. Okay, either way. I don't know who that is. I'm assuming it's somebody important, but I don't care. Don't know who that is. Pumbaa has children? I'm sure Pumbaa's a fucking lovely father. Just anytime their child's upset, their child's like choking to death, like violently on the floor. It means no worries for the rest of your days. You know, just as his child like starts turning blue. Homer is a good character, but a crappy father. I'd say so. Bro, who's your favorite character in Jujutsu Kaisen? And also Toji should be up there. I don't think they put Toji on the list, but my favorite Jujutsu Kaisen character, like right now as I'm watching the show, it's Maki, because they made her the coolest character ever. But like objectively, it's basic, but Gojo is really cool, even though he's like a bad character. But guys, let's all collectively stutter in the comments. Let's not. Quagmire is a good or bad father. I don't remember if he. I remember the episode where his kid comes to see him, but I don't remember if. Doesn't he almost like have sex with his daughter? I'm putting him in F tier for that. Yeah, I can't do that. I think this is Star versus the Voices of Evil Dad. I haven't seen that. Don't know. Randy Marsh is one of the worst fathers in cartoon history. Obviously, is self-explanatory. Don't know who that is. Lovejoy? I don't know. He's fine, probably. Richard's straight up S tier. Laziest guy in the planet, but he still tries. I mainly think of that one episode where everything devolves into chaos, and then he literally like Jurassic World style calms down his kids, and he's willing to go on these crazy adventures to get milk or mayonnaise. He never abandoned his kids. Richard is a fucking S tier guy. Would you ever play games on your channel, react, or would you ever play games on your channel, react, or other subscriber channels? If you want gaming content, that's my Patreon. My Patreon's gaming content. You can find the link to it on any of my videos. That's where gaming content and reaction content will be. I have reactions to every season 3 Jujutsu Kaisen episode going right now. I'm watching Jujutsu Kaisen on there. So that's happening. The Patreon's mainly gaming content and anime content. Like stuff that I couldn't do on my channel normally. Rick is a canonically like not the best father, but he gets better, so I'll put him in like low D tier. Like he's not a very good father. It's not necessarily his fault, but he's not. He's just overall not a good person. Ooh. The dad from from We're the Mitchells. Pretty good father. He just didn't understand his daughter. Like he just needed to learn to listen a little bit better. I'll put him high B tier. Richard's wife works 7 days a week while he's unemployed. He physically can't have a job. Have you seen the episode with what happens if he gets a job? If he gets a fucking job, the entire world will end. That is not his fault. I once saw someone say Peter was a better dad than Richard. That's blasphemous. Riley's dad from Inside Out. I don't know. Fine. C tier. Average dad. I don't know who that is. Is that Scrooge McDuck? I'm sure Scrooge McDuck is fine. At least he's rich. I don't know who that. Oh, Rigby's dad. Where's Rigby? Where's my car? I love it more than my own son. He's going in F tier. Oh my god, my son saved me from dying while going off of the edge of a fucking cliff. Man, I guess I like him now. Cowlos, you should do a video power scaling Richard and Nicole and determine who'd win in a fight. I think Nicole would win naturally, but depends if Richard like is getting a job or something. I beg you to do an impression of Alfie from Problem Solvers and Muscle Man driving a car into a house. Fuck, do I remember how to do an Alfie impression? Pizza. Pizza. I don't think I can do Alfie anymore. I'd have to re-listen to what he sounds like. Pizza. I want pizza. I guess I could just roll with that voice. Oh no, bro! The brakes, they're cutting out. I think we should just get and have some pizza. We're gonna hit into the house, bro. That's the best I could do. The improv is not working for me right now. I have to think of better things. Like why crashing into a house? Like I'd rather do them sucking each other off or something. I'm sorry, that's I'm too funny for my own good. What can I say? Ever heard in Jujutsu shenanigans and build a boat on Roblox? People in those games be making everything, but what the game is meant rude. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. I'm so sorry. Shifu has children? What children does Shifu have? Unless you're just implying he's a father. Bro, I don't know. I'm gonna put Shifu in B tier if he has like real kids. You sound like jorking, jorking it doing that voice. Okay. Who the fuck is this? That's Shifu's dad? I've never seen Shifu's dad. Shredder has kids? I don't fucking know Shredder's kids. Shrek is like Shrek. I'm gonna put Shrek in C tier, and you might be wondering why. Like he had kids for like they were still babies at that point, so they weren't even like a year old. They weren't even crawling really, and he already wanted to give up and abandon his family. Like he becomes better, but like honestly, D tier. He was willing to abandon them pretty quick. Hey Cowlos, if Muscle Man could lactate, would his milk be green? God, I fucking hope so. Watch what you say; they'll make you do an impression of it. Yeah, that's true. Oh no, bro, I'm lactating. Starla, get the baby. She needs to suckle now. Mitch, I'm supposed to do that. No, bro, I'm lactating. What else could this stuff be? Sideshow Bob. Wasn't he like a decent father? Like his dad, like his son even wants to like follow in his footsteps. So that's a C tier, even if he is a bad person. What about Ash from Pokemon? Like a voice for Ash? I can't do a voice for Ash. Was Simba a good dad? I don't know. I'm betting he was. I don't know what the fuck that guy is. Ooh. Fuck, what's his name? Hakoda? Hakoda, Sokka, and Katara's dad? Pretty good dad. Had to go and fight in the war, but he ultimately was. I'm going to put him in A tier. I fucking love Hakoda. I think he's a great guy. I mean, yeah, he had to abandon his kids, but like, what else are you going to do? Isn't Muscle Man Jewish? I don't feel like there's ever been an indication that Muscle Man is Jewish, but who knows? What do I know? What do I know about anything? What kind of fucking question? Nice to catch a stream. Be having your videos playing while I be at work. Love your videos. Thanks, man. I'm glad. Very glad. Creepy Turtle, Richard with a job, Nicole, Base Richard, DB verse, but I don't even know. I just goon. I can't even watch TV. I'm so tired. Okay, man. Okay. I think, man, I don't know how to rate Master Splinter. There's a bunch of different iterations of Master Splinter. I'm just gonna put one of them in like A tier because you raised the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. The rest of them I don't really care. I don't know who that is. Pretty bad fucking dad, not gonna lie. Stan's a bad father. He's a really bad father. You can't even lie. Is that a dad? That looks like a preteen. Man, I don't know a lot of these. Archer as a kid? I still have never watched Archer, so I can't give a indication on that. Butters' dad is also a fucking F tier dad. Horrible guy, horrible father. We do not like him at all. Not liking him one bit. Muscle Man is canonically circumcised because he's Jewish because of the name Sorenstein. Also in the Christmas special, his sweater had a Dredgedale. That's great. Well, good for Muscle Man. Hiccup's dad. He sacrifices his life to save his son, so you got to give credit where credit is due. Like, I don't know. He lived in a world where everything was against the dragons, so like, I don't know. He hated his son, but at the same time, like, he died to save his son, so I'm gonna go high A tier. Gotta go high A tier for that. Never seen Ninja Turtles. I have seen a couple of them. Judy's dad and fucking Zootopia. I guess he's fine. Low C tier. He doesn't believe in his daughter, so that's something. Another Rugrats dad. I don't think he's as good as Chucky's dad, at least memory wise, but I'll put him low B tier. Jasmine's dad, low C tier. I mean, he's fine. He's fine. There we go. Looks like fuck, what's that Clarence character's name? Sumo's dad. Not the best father I've ever seen. He liked his son, but again, not the best father. Low C tier. Petition to make Cowlos watch Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, specifically the 2012 one. Eventually, I'd buy his foreskin online. Who? Me? Me or Muscle Man? What about the parents of the main character of the OG Pokemon? I don't remember the parents of... I don't remember Ash's parents. I don't remember number 4's dad very much. I'm assuming who that is, but I don't remember him. It looks like a dad from the Kung Fu Panda series or like one of the villains, but I don't remember what he did. Was Tenzin a good dad? Tenzin was a better father than Aang, that's for sure. I'm gonna put Tenzin in B tier. Tenzin was like one of like the best part of Legend of Korra. The rest of that show is pretty ass. Don't know who that is. I know it's the villain from Flushed Away, but I can't rate him as a father. I don't know. A cat from some kind of movie. Flint Lockwood's dad, B tier. He just couldn't relate to his son, but he's trying his best. Timmy's dad is pretty fucking moronic and leaves him with an evil babysitter and is oblivious to everything. So I'm gonna go with D. Oh, the camera's dead. Camera's dead. That's fine. We're almost done anyway. I can't believe I managed to do an entire father tier list. I don't remember you having a child, but I'll put you next to Pumbaa. It means no worries for the rest of your days. Was Butterpants' dad from Shrek 5 there? He got him to do the roar after all.
Do the roar. I love you, Daddy.
I don't see him, but that's unfortunate. One of the fathers, I think that's Korra's dad in Legend of Korra. I don't really care about him. He's going C. Timmy's dad deserves F tier. We lost Cowlos. Yep, Cowlos is dead. Cowlos is unfortunately dead. We're gonna be ending the stream soon anyway, though. Toph Beifong's dad is pretty fucking bad. Like, daughter literally admits that she's capable and can do things, and he's like, nope, we need to put you on lockdown even more, bitch. Triceratops' dad. Trigon is a horrible father, dear lord. Horrible person, horrible to Raven in every way. I think that's Vicky's dad. You know, doing the best with like your evil incarnate child. Sanjay's dad is fine, I guess. I hate Sanjay and Craig. I'll put him in C tier. This is something from a show that a lot of people have suggested to me. I don't remember what it's called, but I can't read it right now. Hotel Transylvania 2, like Dracula's dad. Again, I just don't really. Isn't he like a shit guy? This was a great stream, Cowlos. I started watching you back in September before you hit 30K. It's been amazing to watch your channel grow. Thank you so much, man. Glad you enjoyed the stream. Very glad. Hope to keep growing. We're almost at that 50K and you unlock another super cosplay special. Gotta get me there, though. Gotta get me there. Oh, Making Fiends. Yes, Making Fiends. Yeah, I'll watch that eventually. A lot of people have requested that. I guess this dad is fine from Hotel Transylvania. Carl Weezer's dad. I guess we'll put him in B tier. I'm sure he's fine. Mordecai's dad. He's all right. You know, like solid C tier father. Hercules. Zeus. You dare. We'll go like B tier for that dad. Oh my god. It's Alex the Lion's father from Madagascar. He's fucking beats here. And there you have it, guys. That's a cartoon father tier list. Let's take a look at our S tiers. We got Dr. Doof, Carl, Hugh, Bob, Mr. Peabody, Goofy, the dad from Hercules, Pacha, Pinocchio's father, and we got Richard Watterson. I think that's pretty good. I think a lot of people from the A tier could probably go in the S tier. But yeah, I think this is a pretty dang solid list. Zeus, your son has returned. Yes, you get it. You get it. Not really what I was planning on doing this stream, but turned out pretty solid, everybody. Turned out pretty dang solid. So that's gonna do it for this stream. Thank you to everybody who tuned in. Everybody that donated, it goes a long way. I really appreciate it. It helps me out a lot. I appreciate every single one of you. Tomorrow I'm gonna have some videos, daily videos. I'm not sure which video I'm gonna be making tomorrow, but it's gonna be one of those ones in my progress updates. So I'll let you guys know in the Discord, all that good stuff. Yeah, lots of good content coming on the way. Daily content videos every single day this week. All that good stuff. Yeah. Pretty good stuff. If anybody has any closing statements, something that you just have to tell me, I'll stick around for another 2 minutes. Other than that, I missed a super chat from you a while ago. Did I? Did I miss a super chat from him a while ago? Oh, look. There's no way I missed a super chat. Oh my god, I did. I'm so sorry. Wow, that's never happened to me before. Thank you for the $5. I'm sorry. Put Action League Now on the show review list, please and thanks. Ooh woo. I don't know why you had to add the ooh woo. But yeah, you got it. I'll put that on the list for you. Thank you so much for the 5. Sorry. Didn't realize I missed that. I'm sorry. Have a good night, Hazy. Have a good night, everybody. Thank you. But Carl isn't a father. I put Carl's father. Carl's father. This is Carl's father. This is Carl's dad, not Carl. Why wasn't Mufasa in S? Yeah, you're right. Mufasa can go in S. Either way, great evening, guys. Hope you have a wonderful night. A great, wonderful night. A great, wonderful evening. Cowlos, what streaming service has oblongs? I don't know. I watched oblongs in a totally legal way that I can't mention. So you gotta, I can't help you there. My closing statement is a bunch of show suggestions: Amphibia, Big City Greens, and Glitch Text, all on the list, my friend. If I could donate, I would. Don't worry about it. Just have a good time. That's all that matters. Fun fact, the Pacific beetle cockroach produces milk. That's fucking incredible. I think that's a great place to end all this. All right. Thanks, everybody. Have a wonderful night. I'll see you tomorrow with some content.